Mummy?
What? I'm confused. Hang on a second. Catherine, I have to ask you the question. Are you taking extra money for babysitting or something? What on earth is going on?
No, these belong to me, these two, and they're going to show us how it's done, I think.
Are you going to do the radio this morning, ladies?
Yes.
OK, well, why don't you tell the listeners, Little Un, what's coming up on the show today? What's happening for the next 3 hours?
I think it's no for the night.
OK, and anything else?
I think...
What are we going to play?
Cass.
We're going to play Cass! Oh, man!
Hearts and bucks.
This is BBC Three Counties Radio.
And are they going to be here all morning?
Well, unless someone can take them off my hands, yeah.
If you want to win 2 children, 08459 455 555. Let's have some Cass.
If you could say a Cass.
We're doing Cass. You ready? Here we go, for you.
There's only one song worth singing. They may try and sell you, 'cause it hangs them up to see someone like you. But you've gotta make your own kind of music, sing your own special song, make your own kind of music, even if nobody else sings along. You're gonna be nowhere, the loneliest kind of lonely. It may be rough going just to do your things, the hardest thing to do. But you've gotta make your own kind of music, sing your own special song, make your own kind of music, even if nobody else sings along. So if you cannot take my hand, and if you must be going, I will understand. You gotta make your own kind of music, sing your own special song, make your own kind of music, even if nobody else sings along. You gotta make your own kind of music, sing your own special song, make your own kind of music.
Even though nobody else is along.
Like that one, don't you?
I can listen to you.
Well, I can listen to you. How long do you reckon it'll be before my friendly banter makes one of them cry?
What do you think Ian might make you cry at some point? Oh. She's been diplomatic.
Big Un and Little Un are here. Catherine wanted to save the £20 on babysitting, and I can understand. It's tough times.
They didn't want to come out at 5 o'clock in the morning.
It's tough times there. I've got to ask the question, Little Un. The leaders' debate last night. Did you watch it, and what did you think of it?
What did you think of that?
Really good.
Yeah. Who was your favourite?
Was it a man or a lady?
It was a lady.
An Australian lady or a British lady? Or a Welsh lady? The Welsh will be British.
Well, English.
OK, thank you very much indeed. Well, I think we've given away her voting policy there. Are you looking forward to voting in the general election?
Well, yes.
That's great news. 08459 455 555 is the phone number if you want to give us a call this morning. Not quite the show we were planning to do. That was the chair. But we'll do it anyway. Ali G's in the house. Good morning, Ali G. How are you, Alice?
Oh.
Okay. It's okay.
It's okay if you can't hear us. Can you try those ones? Can you hear now?
Can I hear any? No.
Can you? Try.
One of them is going to work.
It's a bit like Goldilocks, isn't it? The big ones are too big and don't work, and the little ones are too big and don't work,
Yeah, this
and the
isn't.
tiny
This
ones.
isn't.
I think.
Don't work either.
You know when Alice came in, girls, and we said Alice is brilliant. She's really good. She knows what she's doing. Turns out I was lying.
No, Alice hasn't got a clue.
You can't hear anything.
I have no thing that will tell me what you're saying.
Okay, well that's great news. What a great start to the show. So we're kind of here for the next 3 hours, just looking through. By the way, Good Friday, everybody. Good Friday. What's good about Good Friday? I just don't know.
You get chocolate.
Oh, rat fans.
Oh, well, you know why she's saying that?
Why?
Because they don't get chocolate any other day than Friday. She doesn't realise every Friday's Good Friday to her.
So, well, this is Good Friday, so you get double chocolate.
Excited face.
08459 4555. Very laid back show this morning. We're just going to look through the papers. And, you know, just kind of see what happens.
Yeah, Biggins doing some colouring in. Very
Excellent.
nicely.
We'll keep you updated on the colouring in. We'll let you know how that goes. And hopefully, Alice will be able to hear what we're saying at some. I mean, just a minor thing there.
Because my heart is true, she says, baby, everything is alright. Uptight, out of sight, baby, everything is alright. Uptight, clean out of sight. She's a pearl of a girl, I guess that's what you might say. I guess some folks brought her up that way. The right side of tracks, she was born and raised in a great big old house full of butlers and maids. She said, no one is better than I know I'm just an average guy. No football hero or smooth Don Juan. Got empty pockets, you see, I'm a poor man's son. Can't give her the things that money can buy, but I'll never make my baby cry. And it's alright what I can't do outside, because my heart is true. She says, baby, everything is alright. Uptight, clean on the side, baby, everything is alright. Uptight, clean on the side, baby, everything is alright. Uptight, yeah, baby.
The Haribo have been cracked open. It's 8 minutes past 6. It's a bank holiday. I didn't watch the debate last night.
No.
I listened to more of it in bed than I was hoping. I think these things are better on the radio than they are on the television, because you can't see what's going on the radio. It's a bit more mysterious, and you kind of fill in the blanks. And the woman hosting it, very early on, lost complete control.
Is it Julie Etchingham, is that her name?
Oh,
Yeah.
She lost complete control, and she was. First of all, boy oh boy, does anyone know if Johnny Tudor is still alive?
Now, who is this? Because he looks like Joey Essex, and he was all over my timeline on Twitter when I
Johnny
woke up this
Tudor.
morning.
I don't know how much we can say about the politics. It was the people asking the questions.
Yeah,
Johnny Tudor asked the first question. He was 17.
He had this girl looking really bored next
Looking
to
at
him.
his little Johnny Tudor. And fair play, everyone mercilessly bullied Johnny Tudor on Twitter. And for about an hour, my picture on Twitter was of Johnny Tudor. And then I felt bad, and I changed it to some kid getting beaten up in the 70s from a documentary. But he kind of took the world by storm, Johnny Tudor. But the thing is, it would then take them. So they started off all doing an opening statement. Boring. Basically, the opening statement was, vote for me, we're better than those guys. And then Johnny Tudor asked a question. So am I boring you, my darling? I'm boring me in many ways. And then Johnny Tudor asked a question, and they spent ages. They would then do an opening introduction to the answer to his question, and they've all obviously been on courses, because they'd all go, well, Johnny Tudor, I just want to say, Johnny Tudor. Well,
No.
thanks for that question, Johnny Tudor. And they all kept saying their names.
They didn't keep calling Johnny Tudor.
They may not have done, but they called him Johnny, which is even worse. And I mean, Nick Clegg, it was like he'd lucked in. How many times can you say a rude word? Because he just kept saying Johnny, Johnny, Johnny the whole
But
time.
he did that last time around, didn't he? That was part of the reason why people thought, oh, he seems like a nice guy, because he
They've all
remembered what people's names were. But now they're all doing it.
And also,
Were they all addressing the camera as well?
I don't know.
Because that's weird, isn't it? That's like...
I don't know what about that. Everyone would go, well, first of all, thanks for that question, Johnny. Now, my answer, and it's just, Nick Clegg had apparently, and by the way, if there are any BBC bosses, if I tread too close to the line that will get me fired, please call and let me know, because I do like feeding my children. Nick Clegg, he'd done like a workshop that day. He'd done a... Sorry, my darling, am I boring you? Can I get you anything, little one? You all right? It's going to be a long 3 hours, trust me. Nick Clegg had done like a, what do you call it? He'd practised in the day.
Had he?
So he'd obviously done a thing where he'd been in his office with all of his mates, and... No,
Who are you sorry for it?
sorry?
Who do you show for it?
I'll show you something in a minute. And, no, it's all right, they can chip in as much as they want. It's...
Well, there's just one more thing.
Yes? What is the one more thing?
I think you're Julie etching him in this.
I don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna stop you there, little un. I'm gonna go to Mama, and it was like that. But she lost complete control of it. It was rubbish.
Well, I'm sorry I missed it, but Johnny Tudor looked like he had an excellent time.
Johnny, if you saw
Unlike his
it,
date.
if you saw it, 08459 455 555. If what you thought of it, and it was just, oh man, it was very. The main guys. It was only ever going to help the smaller guys look good, wasn't it? I mean, I don't actually know what the Welsh people were doing there, but it was only going to make the smaller parties look good. The big guys were always going to come off worst, weren't they?
I can't hear you.
Well, yes, you can. Use your ears.
I don't know. I didn't watch it on purpose.
I was in bed listening to it, and it was... What was the worm?
Is that the thing that they have along the bottom where it shows how long someone's been talking for?
I
Is that
don't
what
know.
The worm is, or...
Alice, did you... Now, let's see if she can hear us. Can you hear us now,
I
Alice?
can hear you now,
That's a
yeah.
bonus. Did you watch this?
I didn't watch it, no.
Oh, blimey, kids these days.
I will.
Yeah, don't tell me what happened. I've taped it. Don't give away the ending. Well, I tell you what we'll do. At a decent time. Oh, he's got a baby. We'll give him a call in a few minutes. We'll speak to Scoynes to find out, because I don't know what the worm was.
Whoa.
Yes. What was the worm?
What's a worm, Florence?
It's something that wiggles.
Thank you very much indeed. She's not wrong. She's not wrong.
I need somebody help, not just anybody help. You know I need someone help. When I was younger, so much younger than today, I never needed anybody's help in any way. And now these days are gone, I'm not so self-assured. Now I find I've changed my mind, I've opened up a door. Help me if you can, I'm feeling down. And I do appreciate you being round. Help me get my feet back on the ground. Won't you please, please help me? And now my life has changed in oh so many ways. My independence seems to vanish in the haze. But every now and then I feel so insecure. I know that I need your light I've never done before. Help me if you can, I'm feeling down. And I do appreciate you being round. Help me get my feet back on the ground. Won't you please, please help me? When I was younger, so much younger than today,
08459 455 555. I do wonder, Catherine.
Yeah.
On these, well, I guess we're in a holy festival period.
Yes.
It's a holy festival, and season's greetings. If anybody's actually listening to us.
Some will be.
Well, I mean, who?
The ones that hate us. They never miss it. They'll be sending texts in already.
Well, they will be sending... look, there's a picture of what it looked like last night. Cameron gets a rise. PM comes out fighting in #mass debate. Very clever, The Sun. Fired up David Cameron lashed out at Ed Miliband on live TV last night. Ed Miliband did sound a little bit like a ghost, didn't he?
I don't know.
He sounded a little bit like a ghost. Well, The Sun this is the scoring of The Sun, and there's a surprise. Natalie Bennett 2 out of 10, Nick Clegg 6 out of 10, Farage 7, Miliband 5, Leanne Wood 5, Sturgeon 7, and Cameron 7. Oh dear. 53. Hey, imagine winning 53 million quid.
Do you know?
No,
I'm not
don't
greedy.
say it.
2 would do me.
But 53 would be all right, wouldn't it?
10. If I was going to be greedy, 10 would be good.
A turkey farmer, beautiful. Is he still alive, Bernard Matthews?
No.
Is he dead?
Yeah.
You say that as though he died in mysterious circumstances.
No, he didn't. No, but I remember him going.
Really? Beautiful. You're beautiful there.
Yeah.
You're beautiful. These turkeys are beautiful. Beautiful.
That was from a very old advert when we were children.
I was quite grown up when that advert was on.
Because he's very old.
Steady. A turkey farmer scooped a £53 million Euro Millions windfall, but thought he was the victim of an April Fool's Day prank.
Oh.
Well, imagine that. Put your headphones on, girls, if you want to listen. Pat?
Hello there.
53 million quid.
Yes, please.
Yeah, no, hang on. No, we're not giving it away.
Oh.
But imagine winning that.
Yeah.
It'd be all right, wouldn't it?
I'd struggle with it.
How? Why would you struggle with it?
Well, I'd be thinking, who to boast to.
The thing is, you always get people saying, I've not read this story, so I will check, but I'm sure somewhere they will say, well, it won't change me. Well, if it's not changing you, you don't deserve the 53 million quid.
It would ruin me.
Oh, boy, I would allow it to ruin me. Totally. I thought someone might have set up a spoof website. It was April Fool's Day after all, said this turkey farmer. I wonder if anyone still does that joke. When the lottery first started, the joke was you would tape it and then play it the next week and buy a lottery ticket with the winning numbers from the week before.
That's a good joke.
So you would sit there and they'd call out your numbers and you go, whoa, blimey, I've won. And everyone would go, oh, brilliant. And then you hadn't, and it was a joke. That was a funny thing to do.
And then everyone felt terrible.
Who hosted the first national lottery? Pat, who hosted the first national lottery?
It wasn't me.
No. It wasn't Coolio. Did you watch... You sound like the kind of guy, Pat, that would have sat in front of your telly with a box of Maltesers watching the debate last night.
Well, you got the second bit right, but I had popcorn.
Showtime.
It was... Do you know what? The bit I heard about an hour on the radio, it was feistier than I was expecting. Because they were all being very polite, weren't they, to start with, Pat?
Well, actually, when I listened to it, I thought, no wonder this country's in a mess. That's what I thought about at the end of it. It's a total mess. I listened to Nicola Sturgeon and they said she really come over very well.
Yeah.
And I thought, hang on a minute, this is a woman who's just lost the independent vote and she's still crying out she wants to be independent, so she's not even listening to her own people.
The thing, because the thing I thought, right, is that they all did start off quite politely and the host would go, OK, Nigel Farage, and he'd talk and everyone would be quiet. And then about 20 minutes in, they all started talking over each other. And what was interesting was you could hear, I don't know what it looked like, but you could hear who was kind of, I felt that Farage and Cameron and Sturgeon, they were kind of like the mouthiest of the lot, and the others were all a little bit quiet.
They were, and I think Nick Clegg, I don't know where he's been for 5 years, because he's attacking someone that he's been in government for 5 years, saying how bad he's been, and I think, hang on a minute, you two were all claiming off each other how good you were over the 5 years.
The loving has finished, Patrick.
Oh, is it? Oh.
Do you know what The Worm was? Because on Twitter, everyone was saying, well, you've got to watch The Worm.
Oh, that might be Nick Clegg.
No.
Thank you very much indeed, Catherine. No, I don't know. I've not read the email. I mean, I've read the email from the bosses several times on what we can and can't say.
Yeah, I don't
so-
think we can say that. I don't think it's.
No, we can't say that. Okay.
I mean, Pat said it, but we're not allowed to say it.
Okay, we're not allowed to say no like that. But if you saw it, and I don't want to talk about the policies.
Tell us what the worm was.
What was the worm? 08459 455 555.
And
Also, we got 2 little ones with us. Well, a little and a big one. How do you keep kids entertained for 3 hours? I've never spent 3 hours with my boys before.
Colouring books, raisins,
You say razors.
various other things. No, not the raisins.
Come on, what you got? I'll choose a record. You tell me what you got.
Well, this is a horrible story. Do you fancy a
great.
horrible story?
Morning.
A tortoise who had his legs chewed off by rats.
Oh, you've just reminded me of something. Go on.
Hang on, I can't find it.
A tortoise had his legs chewed off by a rat.
That's pretty much the story. Let's have a look.
I tell you what you've reminded me of. You know that Benji Bunny has been playing football.
Yes.
You were right. He was humping it.
Yeah, I knew.
I caught him yesterday. They got football in his little pen, and he was playing football. And I thought, I'm going to watch just to see if Catherine is right on this. And yeah, he was trying to climb on top
Well,
of the rabbit,
there's only-
on top of the ball.
There's only one sport rabbits are interested in, and it ain't football.
He was trying to climb on top of that ball. I'm going to get him chopped off, I think.
Well,
I'm gonna. It's, I don't know.
I mean, how partial are you to the football? Can you not just let him have the football? He lives on his own. I mean, why does he have to be further punished? You take away his only companion and his 2 little friends. An ageing tortoise needs her front legs...
goodbye to your little friends.
You're going to burst that ball.
Gonna burst 2 of them.
An ageing tortoise needs her front legs amputating after they were partly gnawed off by rats.
Mate.
Mrs. T, aged
What?
90... No relation to Mr. T, was hibernating.
89.
Was hibernating in her garden enclosure when the rodent attacks her. Oh my! Owner Lindsay James has now set up an online appeal to help pay for the surgery. Lindsay of Pembroke, West Wales, said, Welsh. She'd been tucked up safe, but somehow the enclosure must have been opened. Her vet's bills are going to be massive. We can't believe she's still here and fighting. Yeah, she's not punching. Lindsay said the only other alternative to surgery would be having Mrs. T put down, and no one wants that. A Facebook post. Oh, she's done one of those Facebook posts that seems to be written by the tortoise. Impossible.
no.
She's got no legs left. A Facebook post for the pet reads, I went to sleep last October. I woke up with
Pakistani now, is it?
Hungry-
Pakistani tortoise.
hungry rat eating my legs. I feel great and don't want to leave this pet world yet. Please help. Kiss, kiss, kiss.
So what are they going to do? What are
Can they
gonna...
not put some wheels on it?
What is I was going to say? Are they going to put wheels on it?
I don't know. I'm guessing they're going to give it some falsies.
No.
What do you think they should do to the tortoise if it's got no legs? Wheels?
We've got an interesting message here from Alice Glossop. Alice, what does... I don't know what either of these messages mean. You seem to be typing in some...
Someone's car keys are upstairs.
Me. Mine.
Right.
So, there you go.
OK, we're here for another
Second
3 hours,
message.
so we'll be all right.
Second message.
Yes, Alice. Go on, the second
I
message.
didn't mean that to sound as moody as it did.
It did sound
But
a
it
little
just
bit
did.
grumpy.
Sounded a little bit grumpy.
Sounded a little bit grumpy,
Sorry,
yes.
guys.
That's all right, my darling. Yeah, what's the second message then?
Lindsay, 90-year-old owner of the legless poor little tortoise. We've got her number.
Yeah.
Do you want to chat? I'm going to send her a text and see if she
I don't
can.
know whether we
But I
know.
would think she's asleep.
I don't.
Yeah, I wouldn't disturb a 90-year-old woman who's got...
She's 90. I
No,
thought,
no, the tortoise is 90. I'm not that bothered. I was just
No.
reading it out to kill time. If I'm honest.
Honestly, listen, guys, no production values today, and we appreciate it. But honestly, let's all
But
just
actually,
chill.
I think we could do a phone-in on this one. You know, inspired
How
by
old is your
Mrs.
what's
tortoise?
putting your
No,
legs off?
Robo-pets. What have your pets got that they weren't
the
born
chair.
with?
Huh?
Robo-pets.
What have your pets got that they weren't
You
born
know, if
with?
you've got a dog with wheels
Yeah.
or a cat with a false leg.
Yeah.
I don't know how it works with cats. I don't know whether they will adapt to a false leg.
Yeah, cats. You don't really tend to see cats with. Look at her eating those raisins.
But they love them.
08459
artificial
455
hips.
555. We'll have some of that, but let's have some of this first.
Organdy dresses and high-button shoes. They read Playboy magazine and Hot Rod News. There's patience proper and prudence prim. You ought to see 'em through their swim. Come from Massachusetts and Umanga Sewing Circle Book Review and Timing Association. They tool around town in their big Grand Prix, sitting in their bucket seats, shooting the breeze. You know that all week long they put up jam and preserves, but on the weekend they negotiate terms. They come from Azusa and Cucamonga too, for a sewing circle and a book review. The little old ladies waiting while anticipation for the meetings of the AACASSN, or the Anaheim Azusa and Cucamonga Sewing Circle Book Review and Timing Association. The meeting breaks up with a thunderous roar, then there's a mad, mad rush through the big oak door. They run to their cars like the start at Le Mans, then they go spinning donuts in their lawns. They come from Azusa and Cucamonga too, for a sewing circle and a book review. The little old ladies waiting while anticipation for the meetings of the AACASSN, or the Anaheim Azusa and Cucamonga Sewing Circle Book Review and Timing Association. Or the Anaheim Azusa and Cucamonga Sewing Circle Book Review and Timing Association.
So, I love Jan and Dean. They're so weird.
What's that song called?
The Anaheim Azusa and Cucamonga Sewing Circle Book Review and Timing Association.
Diggin, can you spell that?
I can barely say it. I can barely even say it.
I can say constellation.
You got
Well
it
done.
right. Thank you very much indeed. Now, I'm not a fan, as regular listeners will know, of older drivers.
No.
I do believe once you get to 67, well, I've toned down my views. I used to think you should have to stop.
How old are you?
25.
Mummy is 25.
Is she flip, little un? She's nearly as old as me now.
I'm not.
I didn't think at one point that at 67 you should stop driving. You should have your licence taken off you. I've kind of softened now. And I think it's from 67 onwards you should have to resit your driving tests and have a full physical medical examination every 2 years. And if you fail any of those, wallop, you're off.
How physical are you going? Treadmill?
No, just your eyes, your reactions, your heart rate, your strength.
Are you going to do things where you kind of throw things at them so they can catch with one hand?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Okay.
Why not? You do that, okay? And that seems pretty obvious to me, and I don't think anyone could disagree. 08459 455 555. Then you hear this, and let's just, you know, in terms of recent things, you should have a listen to this. Paddy Elliott, I've said it now, so you know it's Twilight years. Paddy Elliott has become one of the world's oldest pilots after just turning 90. That's a weird way of phrasing it. After just turning 90 in Wellersbourne Walks. I guess that's Warwickshire.
Yeah.
It's written, you've got to be careful how that's written. A 90-year-old pilot.
Is it Warwickshire or is it Worcestershire?
Well, I think it's Walks. That's not going to be Worcestershire, is it? That'll be Walk. No,
Worcestershire.
oh, sorry. WARKS.
Oh, right, OK.
That's why you've got to be careful when you read it. 90's too old to fly a plane, isn't it, little un?
Do you think 90's very old?
Yes.
What age should people stop flying a plane?
Well, hang on. You better ask her. She's a bit skewed. How old are you when you're grown up?
10.
OK, I see. Yes, let's get the travel here, Stuart.
Travel news for beds, cards and bugs.
BBC Three Counties Radio.
BBC Three Counties Radio Travel. Good morning. The M1 Luton Airport Spur Road. You'll find roadworks in place there between Junction 10A and the Kidneywood roundabout through towards the main carriageway. That could hold you up today. Keep that in mind if you're headed that way. Also in Buckinghamshire, the A404. That's Marlow Hill. You'll find in High Wycombe temporary lights are in place there. Very near to the leisure centre. Likely to cause some delays. Certainly for the moment it's running well, but it's just before Marlow Road. So again, watch out for those if you're heading that way this morning. Stuart Smith, BBC Three Counties Radio.
Across beds, hearts and bugs.
This is BBC Three Counties Radio.
It's 6:30. I'm Lee Agnew. The headlines. Last night's televised election debate failed to produce a clear winner, with opinion polls divided. David Cameron and Ed Miliband went head-to-head for the only time in this campaign, sharing the stage with 5 other leaders to tackle issues including the NHS, immigration and the deficit. Detectives investigating the death of a man at a traveller site in Buckinghamshire have arrested a 33-year-old man in Rotherham. 2 other men have already been charged with the murder of Adam Fennelly from Dunstable. Passengers using the West Coast Main Line are being warned that no trains are running to Euston Station between now and Easter Monday. It's because of ongoing engineering works to modernise the line. Meanwhile, millions of drivers will be taking to the roads for the Easter getaway. 70,000 passengers will be flying out of London Luton Airport. The weather will be cloudy and grey with outbreaks of rain and drizzle this morning, becoming drier but staying cloudy with the chance of rain later.
Three Counties Sports.
BBC Three Counties Radio.
Wycombe Wanderers could go top of the League 2 table today as they take on local rivals Oxford. Meanwhile, Luton Town will attempt to end a run of 6 straight defeats. The Hatters are at home to Exeter, and manager John Still says they must deal with their poor run of form.
This has been a really, really disappointing run. A really, really disappointing run for everybody. But it's important that everyone realises, everyone in here, players out there, we're going to need to draw off of this disappointment because there's going to be disappointments.
The Stevenage manager Graham Wesley is playing down the importance of the Easter fixtures. Monday's draw at League 2 leaders Burton moved them to within 2 points of a playoff place. Borough host struggling Tranmere today.
The 3 points that you can win on the opening day and the 3 points that you win on Good Friday, they're exactly the same. They still add to your total in the league table. And we will concentrate on the Good Friday game. It's a home fixture, team scrapping for its life, and we're a team scrapping for its life. If we want better lives for ourselves, if we want to be doing more with our football next season, it's all about what we do now. So 2 clubs who are fighting for their lives going head-to-head.
And this evening it's Watford against Derby County in the Championship. In boxing, Amir Khan will face the American Chris Algieri in the United States on May the 30th. Mike Costello reports.
In the past few weeks, Amir Khan has been taunted by Kell Brook, but ultimately not tempted. His announcement rules out the chance of the all-British showdown before the end of this year, as Brook's promoter Eddie Hearn wants to stage the event outdoors, and Khan, almost immediately after taking on Chris Algieri, will observe Ramadan. Khan will start a huge favourite, having taken the safety-first option.
And that's BBC Three Counties News and Sport, with more at 7 o'clock.
That was pretty much the 1980s summed up in 4.5 minutes. The beautiful Miss Debbie Gibson.
Thank you very much.
And I still think, you know, she just needs to know I exist.
I don't think she'd be bothered now. I don't know.
Were you a fan of Debbie Gibson, Kev?
Sorry?
Hello?
Yes, who was Debbie Gibson?
Sorry?
Who was Debbie Gibson?
We just played a Debbie Gibson song, mate.
Very good.
Thank you.
I was on hold. Now listen, Mr. Lee, I wish to challenge you on something that you said yesterday.
Shh. Okay,
Yes.
go on. Yes, challenge me, Kev. We're babysitting at the moment, so I might get a bit distracted, but go on.
Fantastic. Yesterday you said that you can tell whether a cat is deaf or not.
I did actually say that. Yes, I did say that. Bizarrely.
Yes, you. I know it was very bizarre because I listened very carefully and it was not correct.
Okay, whereabouts are you from, Kev?
Sorry.
No, don't apologise. Whereabouts are you from, Kev?
I am from Ukraine.
Okay, which part?
Which part? Kiev.
Oh, okay. How long have you been over here?
What?
How long have you been over here, Kev?
Over where?
In England. Northampton, to be precise.
In Northampton, I have been here 11 years now.
Well, gosh, wow. You've still got a very strong Ukrainian accent.
No, it's Russian.
Ah. Oh, I see you're a Russian.
No, actually, I'm actually from Liverpool, but that isn't the question. What we actually came to talk about.
Yeah, go on. What do you want, you lunatic?
Right, okay. Now we go back to the cat.
Yes.
You said,
yes.
If you want to tell whether a cat is deaf or not, you can clap.
Yeah.
Yes?
Yes.
And the cat will turn around because he hears the clap.
Yeah.
But I argue with that. Because cat was hunter. Yes? And if you have a look at cat is like radar. It has hairs that stand erect perpendicular to the body. Yes?
Yes.
And when you give the cat the clap, it feels the good vibration. And that is why the cat turns. It feels those good vibrations.
So, Kev, are you telling... yeah, I do understand. Are you telling me it's impossible to determine whether a cat can hear or not?
Absolutely.
Thanks for your call, Kev.
No problem.
Always happy to admit when I'm wrong.
Was he talking like that for?
Oh, man!
I mean, I thought we were weird.
A job ad for a new... By the way, anyone can call up today.
If you know how...
Apart from the idiots we've banned.
If you know how you can tell whether a cat is deaf without the good vibrations, please call us.
A job ad for a new cop on the Isles of Scilly tells how officers recently tackled a stray seal and chefs rowing over salt. That's the kind of cop job I'd like to go for. Some chefs having an argument about condiments. You all right, girls?
I mean, everyone loves a spinny chair, don't they?
Everyone loves a spinny chair. Now, this is very controversial.
Why were they arguing about the condiments?
I cannot answer that question. That's classified information as well, you know. She's Battenberg for The Other Side.
Oh, yeah.
Great British Bake Off's Ruby Tando. Now, I don't know who this is. She's a contestant, is she? Oh, she's the... Did she win it?
Yeah, and she's got beautiful eyes.
She's the one with the eyes.
And everyone was saying all the way through, oh, she's going to win it because she keeps making eyes at Paul Hollywood.
Well, it turns out she was just making eyes because she has them. She's not interested in Paul Hollywood. She'd be more interested in, I don't know...
Paul Hollywood's wife.
There we go. The Great British Bake Off's Ruby Tando has come out as gay. Shock horror. What? The 2013 finalist, forced to deny claims she was flirting with Judge Paul Hollywood on the TV show, made the announcement on Twitter.
Yeah.
And she hit out at misogynists who accused her of getting preferential treatment from celebrity chef Paul. Well, he wouldn't necessarily... She may still have got preferential treatment from Paul Hollywood, because we know he likes a little bit of the old, you know...
Well, his eyes aren't painted on. Hey.
Ruby of Southend, Essex, posted a video of Diana Ross's hit song I'm Coming Out and wrote that she'd informed her parents. She also retweeted a post from fans saying, P.S. I always suspected there was a spark between you and Mary Berry. She's Battenberg for The Other Side. Are you allowed to say that these days?
Well, apparently so.
Flippin' heck.
I don't know why it's such a big shocker these days.
08459 455 555. Let's have a little bit of Nick Lowe, shall we? Yes, let's.
she would. Sting, 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 sting. Well, I'm moving up from a great big down. Sting, 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 sting. And the way I feel like this sound. Sting, 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 sting. I'm talking about sting, 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 sting. Yeah. Sting, 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 sting. Just the other day I was at the shack. Sting, 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 sting. Checking the field, see who I bang. Sting, 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 sting. I laid a bet and I topped my pen. Sting, 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 sting. Say who's that leading at the very last beer? Sting, 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 sting. I'm shouting out. Sting, 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 sting. Yeah. Sting, 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 sting. Don't bring me no figures and I don't need sting, 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 sting. Cause I feel better than a stinging bee. Sting, 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 sting. I work the day and I love the night. Sting, 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 sting. Everything's stinging, sting, alright. Sting, 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 sting. Yeah. Sting, 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 sting. I wanna talk about the way you feel, cause it's so real. Everything about it, I gotta let out. I've been going up and down, but I've been looking round for the clouds to break and the tide to turn. I made some money, I found the honey, and I'm feeling funny for the very first time. I can't take it on the chin, cause the mood I'm in is swinging one this time. Sting, 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 sting.
Morning, it's Iain Lee, BBC Three Counties. Oh no, hang on a second, it's not, is it? I've got to play. I've got to play this.
Across beds, hearts and bugs.
Catherine Boyle and Iain Lee.
See?
BBC Three Counties Radio.
How? I know it's today and Bank Holiday Monday. It's Catherine and Iain,
Yeah.
and I don't know how that's worked. But why?
I think it's about workload. I think it's about the amount of work that one of us does as opposed to the other.
Well, hang on a minute. I'm doing all the faders. I'm going to introduce Elizabeth Rizzini. I'm babysitting your children who are here as well. What?
Yeah.
I'm making you coffee whenever you want it. What?
Here's Elizabeth Rizzini with the weather.
Flipping heck. Elizabeth, can you believe this?
Hello.
BBC Three Counties Radio.
We've got Kath's little girls here.
Oh. Hello. Hi.
No, don't bother. Elizabeth, what's the weather like on the bank holiday weekend? Cold and wet, I hope.
No, it's not.
No.
It's bucking the trend of bank holiday weekends. It's pretty miserable outside today, but gradually the weather will improve day on day. So by the time we get to bank holiday Monday, we could be in for an absolute stonker, actually. But maybe not. Anyway, it's hard to put any detail on it. But today, light rain and drizzle on and off through the course of the day, feeling quite chilly as well in places. Temperatures just getting into double figures. It'll probably continue through the course of this evening and overnight as well. Lows of around 5 or 6 degrees. And perhaps a bit of drizzle around early tomorrow morning, if you're up early enough, that is. And then from the late morning, sort of mid-morning onwards, it's going to be dry. It's going to stay dry for the rest of Saturday, Sunday and Bank Holiday Monday, even into Tuesday as well, though we don't care about that. There will be quite a lot of cloud around, though. Very cloudy on Saturday. By the time we get to Easter Day itself, through the afternoon, we'll probably see the cloud thin and break in places, and we'll get a little bit of sunshine, and that will make it feel quite pleasant. More likely to happen, though, on Bank Holiday Monday, where we get some sunny spells, and we could see the temperatures push up into the mid-teens. So you can tell that Bank Holiday Monday is really the day. If you have to choose one day to be out and about, I have to say Bank Holiday Monday. And we could see some pretty high temperatures, and it will feel really very nice. And the winds are staying light too, Iain. Is that good enough?
That'll do. Thank you, Elizabeth. Speak to you later.
The Voice. Listen up, people of the UK.
This is the live final where 4 will become 1. And only one winner. It's The Voice. So hit it!
You absolutely killed that.
Bam! It knocked me out.
It's Sasha, Emmanuel, Lucy, Stevie.
Off the scale.
The final of The Voice. Tomorrow night at 7 on BBC One and BBC One HD.
On FM, AM, online and digital radio.
Catherine Boyle and Iain Lee.
On BBC Three Counties Radio.
I don't get the joke.
What? There's no joke.
I don't get the joke, Alice. Did you know it was
What
going to...
joke?
Sorry?
Is it you saying Catherine Boyle?
No!
It sounds like it's you. It sounds like they've just...
On
you've
FM,
stuck you on the phone.
online and digital radio.
Catherine Boyle and
That's a woman!
On BBC
No, it sounds like
Three
Kath.
Counties Radio.
Oh, her.
No, I wouldn't do that.
Those are the people that say beds, hards, and bugs. When we go into the travel. Beds, hards, and bugs.
Also known as the voices of authority. So, you know, I'm not going to
I've got to ask the question, Alice.
Yes.
The question that it's on everybody's lips.
Okay.
Do you miss James Whale? Really? You miss that guy?
Every day.
You got a story for us,
I
Catherine?
have, yeah. Seen a ghost, blame mould in the air.
Oh, psychedelic mould?
Psychedelic mould. A flicker of the curtains, a creaking floorboard, and the sudden appearance of a deathly pale figure looming over you.
Hang on a second. We need to make this.
Let's make it spookier. Put the headphones on, Florence. You're going to hear something really spooky.
We're going to
Okay.
make it a little bit. I can't find any of my. Here it is. Hang on a second.
Ready? A flicker of the curtains, a creaking floorboard, and the sudden appearance of a deathly pale figure. It's the stuff of horror stories, but such apparitions could have a rather less sinister source. Do you know what sinister means?
Do you know what sauce means?
No.
Okay.
What kind of sauce do you like best? Red.
Tomato.
Yeah.
Tomato sauce, please, King Julian.
People who think they've seen a ghost may be experiencing the effects of exposure to mould, according to scientists.
Do you know what mould is?
No.
Okie doke. Do you know what scientists are?
No.
Do you know what things are?
No.
Okay.
So it sounds like
Thing.
You're
Yes.
a thing.
She's been working on because she says don't you? Things. Anyway,
So
so
what- so
instead
hang
of
on a
being
minute.
haunted, it could be just you're a grubby devil.
And it's psychedelic mould. The thing is, the thing is, this is
I
the.
don't want to show.
Sorry? Well, you have to shush. We're doing the radio. Shoving your elbow in her mouth is not actually going to work. I tell you what, forget this. Come on the mic. Talk into that green microphone, young lady. Talk into the.
Are you being a ghost?
Little 'em, can I ask a question? Is your mummy a good mummy or a bad mummy? And be honest.
A good mum.
Oh, really? When was the last time she told you off?
About last weeks ago.
Last weeks ago. And what had you done to come a little bit closer to the microphone, darling, so we can hear? What had you done that meant you were told off? Why were you naughty?
Because I wanted some chocolate after tea
Yeah.
when it wasn't Friday.
Oh, it was a different day to Friday, and you just wanted some chocolate. And how old are you, my darling?
3.
3 years old, and you just want a little bit of chocolate. And what did Mummy say?
No.
What's the rule? If you don't...
Stay out of this, please. So you wanted some chocolate, you're 3 years old, it was a day that was... Had you eaten your tea? You eaten all your tea?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you said, what did you say? Mummy, can I have a little bit of chocolate, please?
Yeah.
And what did
Oh,
she...
she's milking this.
Yeah, out of this, please, Mummy. And what did you... What did she say to you, my darling? What did she say? Did she shout?
I can't remember.
Yeah, she shouted,
it was
didn't
that
she?
bad that she can't remember.
She shouted and she screamed at you. Did she send you to the naughty step, my darling?
Yeah.
Yeah, she did. Did she lock you in your room, my darling?
No.
No, yes, she... OK, well, that is...
Do you remember this, Biggin? Do you remember this episode? Because I don't.
When was the last time you...
remember the first bit of the episode.
When was the last time you got told off, Biggin? And I bet you hadn't done anything wrong at all, had you? These look like two remarkable young women with a mother who is out of control. Does she like to drink at home, little one? Does Mummy drink? Yeah, what does she drink?
Wine at night.
Oh, all the way at night. Anything in particular she likes to drink? Beer? Wine?
That's what Daddy drinks.
Oh, fantastic! 08459 455 555.
and don't cry. Your folks might understand you by and by. Just move on up toward your destination. Though you may find from time to time complication. Bite your lip and take the trip. Though there may be wet road ahead and you cannot slip, just move on up. For peace you'll find into the steeple of beautiful people where there's only one kind. So hush not, child, and don't cry. Your folks might understand you by and by. Move on up and keep on wishing. Remember your dream is your only scheme, so keep on pushing. Take nothing less than the supreme best. Do not obey rumors people say, but you can pass the test. Just move on up to a greater day. With just a little faith, if you put your mind to it, you can surely do it. Just move on up. Move on up. We move on up. Watch out, we just move on up. We move on up. Move on up.
That was good. Oh, is he still going? Was he going? Yep.
Is it about a gap year? Ragging around.
It's like killing a bee with a bazooka.
Hello, is that Mr. Woods? Hello, Mr. Woods. Good morning. My name's Detective Sergeant Brown. I'm calling from the fraud department. I just need a moment of your time, if that's possible. Thank you, sir. I'm currently investigating a couple of claims in the
50 shares of my hand.
What's Miss Anglers?
Girls, the last couple of days, they've been crying into their sleep. My name's Iain Lee, and I live in my showbiz world with my showbiz friends.
I don't miss that guy. He's not on today, he's not on tomorrow. He is doing the 3-hour show on Monday, though. Right, let's get some of this.
Travel news for beds, cards and bugs.
BBC Three Counties Radio.
Well, just checking the motorways for you. If you're out and about nice and early, all looking okay. Not brilliant driving conditions. It's a little bit wet out there, so do take it easy. But certainly the M25 is looking good. Excuse me, from junction 22 from London Coney, and M1 for junction 10 for the Luton Airport Spur Road. Later on today, at 3 o'clock, it's a kick-off for Luton Town versus Exeter at the Kenilworth Road Stadium. It's a League 2 match that could get rather busy later on. And also, no trains head out from London Euston to Milton Keynes Central because of those engineering works. Tickets be accepted, though, on other railway operators. Bill Sheldrake, BBC Three Counties Radio.
Thank you, William. Excellent stuff indeed, unlike the shoddy first hour we put out. The most professional people here are under the age of 7.
You can hear the background up and down the corridor.
They're just playing with a chair.
Local and vocal across beds, hearts and bucks.
This is BBC Three Counties Radio.
It's 7 o'clock, I'm Lee Agnew. The headlines: party leaders go head-to-head. Another arrest following the death of a man at a traveller's site, and a sailor rescued after 2 months at sea.
BBC Three Counties Radio.
The leaders of 7 political parties have challenged each other's policies on the economy, immigration, health and Britain's future in the first televised election debate. It was the only direct encounter between David Cameron and Ed Miliband of the entire campaign. In an exchange moderated by ITV's Julie Etchingham, they clashed over the NHS.
You've failed the British people. You've broken your bond of trust on the National Health Service. They believed you. They believed you. They believe you're another kind of Conservative, and it's gone backwards on your watch, and they won't trust you again.
Ed Miliband is simply wrong on the figures. There are more nurses, more doctors, more people being treated, and that's because we have a strong economy.
Detectives investigating the death of a man at a traveller's site in Buckinghamshire have arrested a 33-year-old man in Rotherham. Adam Finelli from Dunstable died from a blow to the head in the village of Nash on the 17th of March. 2 other men have already been charged with murder. Drivers are being advised about potential delays on the M1 through the 3 counties today. The stretch between the M25 and Milton Keynes is expected to be one of the busiest during the Easter getaway. Tony Fisher has the details.
It's estimated around 4 million motorists will be making journeys today. Highways England is planning to lift as many roadworks as it can from major routes over the bank holiday weekend. And 1.8 million people will be travelling abroad, with 70,000 passengers flying out of London Luton Airport.
There's a warning that 2 out of 5 councils could have too few primary school places next year. The coalition's created almost 500,000 extra places, but council leaders say schools are reaching their limits. David Simmons from the Local Government Association says spending needs to be targeted to where it's needed.
With the election looming, the next Secretary of State for Education is going to have one of the biggest challenges in government, which is providing school places for nearly 900,000 more children. We need to make sure we have the local flexibility and the resources to deliver those places on time, because mums and dads won't forgive us if their child can't get into school.
An American sailor missing for 2 months has been rescued by the US Coast Guard after he was spotted clinging to the upturned hull of his boat. Lewis Jordan was discovered 200 miles off the coast of North Carolina and had survived by eating raw fish and drinking rainwater. The 37-year-old phoned his father Frank after his rescue.
I was afraid that you guys were crying and sad that, I was dead, and I wasn't dead. I wanted you guys...
Yeah, well, we were. I thought I lost you.
In sport, Luton Town host Exeter in League 2 this afternoon, while Stevenage play Tranmere and Wycombe take on Oxford United. This evening, Watford travel to Derby County in the Championship. The weather today will be cloudy and grey with outbreaks of rain and drizzle this morning, becoming drier but staying cloudy with a chance of rain later. Top temperatures around 10 degrees Celsius, that's 50 degrees Fahrenheit. And you can get the latest news online at bbc.co.uk/3 counties.
That was my 3-year-old at 12:30 this morning as I rescued him. He was screaming, "Why are you upset?" "Mummy told me off!" I said, "Why did she tell you off? What did you say to Mummy?" "I want to go downstairs!" "It's 12:30, you're 3! Mummy told me off." Oh, Big Un's getting the microphone now. Oh, Big Un's getting cocky. Say hello to the boys and girls that are listening, Big Un.
Say morning.
Say morning!
Say
hey! Quick, before Little Un comes back. This is Iain Lee, Catherine Boyle, and we are joined by your 2 children.
Yeah, we are.
Because she was too tight to pay the 20 quid to have a babysitter.
Well, I mean, what would they do with them at that
Unbelievable.
Across beds, hearts and bucks.
I was kind of hoping they'd fall asleep.
Three Counties Radio.
I was kind of hoping I could fall asleep. The kids are here, and it's brilliant having the kids here. And you're more than welcome. Thank you very much for coming along. What do you think of it, Big Un? Is it good or boring?
Boring.
Alrighty!
We're doing our job right.
If you want it very relaxed as these shows are, and we'll be doing another one on... and Alice is here as well. Morning, Alice.
Hello.
We'll be doing another one of these shows on Monday as well. Very relaxed. We're going to kind of look through the papers. We've got loads of records here. But if you want to give us a call about anything, the stuff we're talking about, how to look after 2 kids... How old are you, Big enough? Are you 7? 6? 6, and Little Un's 3, isn't she?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is she... She's not here. She's gone. Is she a pain in the backside? Is she a pain in the bottom?
Yes.
Is she really naughty?
Yes.
We've already discovered that she doesn't like your mother. I tell you what, you go out into the hallway with Little Un. You come and speak on the microphone, Big Un. Let's talk like grown-ups. You sit where Mummy's sitting, and you okay. So what's bye, Catherine. What's Mummy really like? She can't hear us. It's fine.
Quite boring sometimes.
Yeah, quite. Bye, thank you. I agree with you. She's quite boring. Tell me some of the boring stuff she does.
She's always working, which is quite boring.
Yeah, okay. But by working, it means she can feed you, so that's quite good, and buy you toys and things. When she's at home, what's the most fun thing that she likes to do?
Cook and...
Is she a good cook?
Sometimes.
What's the worst thing she cooks? What's the worst thing? Can she do chicken? Does she cook chicken?
Yeah.
Is that all right?
Yes.
The best thing she cooks, I believe, though, is a thing called Domino's pizzas.
No, I hate Domino's pizza.
No way! Really?
Yes.
They're oh, wow! You've disappointed me. What's your favourite film?
Good
film.
Moshi Monsters.
Oh, I don't know Moshi Monsters. Is it good?
Yes.
Have you gone off Frozen now? Is Frozen a bit boring?
Yes.
Do you like SpongeBob?
Yes.
We saw the new SpongeBob film at the weekend. Boring, man. It's boring. I don't get it. He just walks around in his pants, does he?
Yeah.
Ooh, is that it? Favourite TV programme? Have you got one? You like, do you still like, is it Topsy and Tim? Is that still kind of in at the moment? Topsy and Tim? You don't know that one?
I do know it, but I don't like it.
You don't like it?
No.
I'm trying to find a record. Do you like playing records? Oh, we'll have track 4. Look, but this record's quite dirty. I'm just going to lick it. And your favourite song of all time? Have you got a favourite song?
No.
No favourite songs at all?
No.
Do you like One Direction?
Yes.
Do you really?
Yeah.
How do you know about Zayn leaving?
Yeah.
Does that make you happy or sad? Yeah, not bothered.
In the middle.
In the middle, yeah, I know what you mean. How exciting is it this morning being here watching me do the radio show?
Not very.
Oh! Pwned! I can't believe you pwned me! 08459 455 555. This record looks very scratched. Let's keep our fingers crossed, shall we, guys?
If she knew what she needs,
Keep it giving it to you.
if she knew what she wants,
But it can't see through.
if she knew what she wants, he'd be giving it to her, giving it to her. She wants everything.
I think. Oh, I've got some Crosby, Stills and Nash with me, actually. I've got Crosby, Stills and Nash from the 80s, but I'll find a good one. It's a dangerous territory for those acts. But David Crosby, from Crosby, Stills and Nash, and from The Byrds, answers questions on Twitter. And he doesn't just... Quite often, artists will do it to sell their new record or their new tour. 7:30 Eastern European time, Brian Wilson will be answering questions. David Crosby just does it when he's bored, when he's run out of ganja. He'll just go and do it. So he's been answering some of the questions I've been sending in. Some of them have been quite rude. One was about who he'd go gay for, and one was about Stephen Stills being annoying.
I saw his poning of you saying which is your favourite Monkey song. They wrote songs?
That wasn't me. That was a friend of mine. And she was quite upset. She was. Dennis is on the line. Good morning. Happy Easter, Dennis.
Happy to you too.
Happy to you too.
Hello. Catherine, you're a lovely lady to let your children wake up Bedford. Honestly.
She's doing it so that you all know what she goes through every single day.
Well, that's right. We had two of our great-grandsons around yesterday. Lovely to see them come, but by God, to see the back of them.
Yeah, when are these two going to leave, by the way?
No! They can come. You can come every single day. Big Un's listening to you, Dennis, if there's anything you want to say to her.
No, the little one. It's Big Un, is she? The Big Un, is she?
This is the Big Un,
This Big Un's here. Little Un's out playing on a chair.
Well, she can wake me up any morning.
They're good, aren't they? I genuinely think, and I don't... We'll see what... I think having young people like this on the radio every single day, waking people up, is brilliant.
It is, I do too, yes.
It's real life. And then they'll be gone at 9 o'clock.
Yes, that's right.
You can back them off.
We can go back to sleep.
They won't have wrecked your house.
Listen.
Oh, no.
Hang on, listen, Dennis.
Gone.
She's gone. Little Un's playing out on a swinging chair.
Say morning, Dennis.
Big Un.
What? Hang on a minute. Dennis, Anthony's on the line. He wants to say hello to you.
Hello, Ian.
Hello, Anthony. You're through to Dennis.
Oh, mate, I'll tell you what, I love listening to this fella in the mornings when I'm at work, and I just wanted to have the pleasure to say hello.
Hello.
He absolutely brightens my day up, because he always seems to have rows with you all the time. And
No. I'll pull Ian's leg, but I'm not being vicious.
No, but I mean, it's absolutely classic, Dennis. I did ask BBC Three Counties to give you my mobile number so we could have a chat off air, but I don't think they ever did they?
No, they probably don't want you to come under my command, you see. You're welcome to come anytime. All you got to do is look up Brooks in the directory.
Right.
Come on command? What are you talking about, Dennis, for goodness sakes?
Well, we'll form an army to...
Oh, flip it, don't start giving out your address, and don't start giving out your name, and don't start trying to recruit an army. We get enough stroppy texts and emails every day from people who actually do want to start an army.
Well, I'm trying to train my great-grandsons to have a go at you now.
Oh, don't pass the baton on. So when Dennis, let's be honest, Dennis, your days are numbered. When they come to an end, that you've got a member of your family that's going to pick it up and do it for another 90 years.
Yes, one of my grandson came around yesterday to do some work for us, and he brought a friend who knew me over the radio, so he's doing very well.
Well, you're a bit of a celebrity. Anthony, you were going to say something?
Yeah, can you play that song that you normally play midweek, The Littlest Hobo?
Why do you want that one?
Well, because I've been trying to, like I said to Catherine or Kelly a couple of weeks ago, I've been trying to get it on the download, and the only one you can get is the one by Terry...
the version you can get on the download is rubbish.
Yeah, but that's the one that's available.
Have you put a blank cassette into your tape recorder, Anthony?
I don't have cassettes
Excusez-moi? I beg of your pardon?
I use a laptop.
Oh, right. Well, Anthony, record this.
There's a voice that keeps on calling me. Down the road is where I'll always be. Every stop I make a new friend. Can't stay for
road that never seems to end. When new adventure lies just around the bend. So if you wanna join me for a while, just grab your hat, come travel light, that's hobo style. Maybe tomorrow I'll wanna settle down. Until tomorrow, the whole world is my home. So if you wanna join me for a while, just grab your hat, come travel light, that's hobo style. Maybe tomorrow I'll wanna settle down. Until tomorrow, I'll just keep moving on. Down. Until tomorrow, I'll just keep moving on. There's a world that's waiting to unfold, a brand new tale no one has ever told. We've journeyed far, but you know it won't be long. We're almost there and we've paid our fare with a hobo song. Maybe tomorrow I'll wanna settle down. Until tomorrow, I'll just keep moving on. So if you wanna join me for a while, just grab your hat, come travel light, that's hobo style. Maybe tomorrow I'll find what I call home. Until tomorrow, you know I'm free to roll.
Hang on a minute. I've been budged out of my own chair by Littlin. What's going on, Beef? What's going on? Don't press that button!
She wants to do some typing, best not end.
You can do. I tell you what, you can do some typing on this. Go. You can type on that one. Now, listen. We talked about this yesterday.
Yeah.
Oh, the election has got nasty. It's got dirty.
It's got sexy.
It's got
it's got fleshy.
We mentioned this right at the end of the show.
I'm writing down the radio.
You write down the radio then, please. She's more use. She's more. I tell you what, Ali G. She's better than Catherine.
Yeah, I missed that. So if you were saying that she's more used than I am, that's...
No.
It was me.
She is better than Catherine. Let me put that behind you. And she's certainly more sober than Catherine.
Wow.
Well, the morning is young.
We mentioned this at the end of yesterday's show. This gentleman here, do you know who this gentleman is? He said, pointing to a picture of a topless man to a 3-year-old. That gentleman there is Gavin Shuker. Gavin Shuker is a local MP.
Do you know what an MP is?
No.
Basically, he's in charge of us. OK, for the moment. Well, he's not now, is he? Because we're coming up to the election. So he has been and possibly will be in charge again. But him and these other two gentlemen have decided to take their shirts off.
Look at them, 2 letters.
Yeah, you typed A and F. Well done.
Type some more.
I could type that. Look, A, F. Easy. What's your problem?
I can do a fat and a sat.
I can... A foot and sir, so can I. I'm thinking it now. Now... These fellas have taken their tops off and they've posed in... It's all about losing weight and about keeping fit. So the message is supposedly, you know...
look at me now.
Look at me now. But I'll be... Lads, all three of you, who have we got? Dan Poulter, Gavin Shuker and Mr. Brake. They're all breathing in. They're all breathing in and they're all... Bless... I feel embarrassed because, you know... Shuker tweeted me yesterday. I couldn't reply to him.
Why? Because you've seen his nipples?
Because I've seen his nipples. I couldn't reply to him. It felt wrong.
I won't be able to look him in the eye next time.
You know, it's... Oh,
I know what lies beneath.
Are so awkward.
Aren't they just? I mean...
Their little faces, you know, they're not happy about it.
Shirtless and with their somewhat pasty flesh bulging under moody lighting... Tory Dan Poulter, Lib Dem Tom Brake and Labour's Gavin Shuker show off their varying degrees of reform to the bloated state. In the case of Mr. Shuker, there also appear to have been a few careful cuts to his chest hair at least. What have you done? Under the tag line Body Politics, Westminster takes the MH six-pack challenge. Men's Health magazine invited the trio to prove they really are fit to run by integrating... Before and after photos show... Oh, they've really picked on Gavin. Before and after photos show how Mr. Shuker, 33, opted for a hair-free torso during his fitness regime.
What, completely? Oh, just the torso.
As he paraded his newly shrunken love handles, Mr. Shuker Said he'd put on weight. Oh dear. I mean, well done, lads, all of you. But really, we don't need to see. By the way, just to say, we have to say this for legal reasons, of course, that if you want a full list of all the nipples standing in this area, then please go online and Google it, and you will no doubt see them. What have you got, Catherine? You got anything in the papers?
Yeah, this is a woman who collects coupons. See, sometimes I start doing this, but then I find them in my purse 2 years later, and I can't use them.
If ever I'm in like Pizza Express or somewhere, they hand me a coupon. I go, oh, that's good, 20% off my next meal. But I don't go to places like that often, and you're right, it stays in the wallet for ages.
Yeah. 2 years later you think, oh, I've got that coupon. Oh, strange, it's expired. But this woman does not let the coupons expire. It's enough to pay for a small home extension, and if Jennifer Drew carries on like this, she might well need one. Yeah. The mother of one has saved £17,000 over 3 years by spending an hour a day searching for deals and coupons. And she's now accumulated so many products and groceries. See, this is where it becomes a problem. You buy
stuff you don't need or want.
It's like she's preparing for the end of the world. She's got a load of stuff in her garage.
Yeah, you broke the computer, mate.
She's so keen on a
You broke the computer, mate. We'll talk about this off air.
She's so keen on a bargain. She even bags.
You're actually in big trouble.
She even bags items she doesn't need.
We'll talk about this off air. You broke the computer. You broke the computer. You'll have to pay for it yourself. That's £5,000 computer.
I don't have any money.
Well, then you better start cleaning the dishes. Are you good at washing up?
No.
Uh-oh. This is going to get awkward.
I did not.
What? Then why does it say that on the screen? Who was touching the computer? Who was it?
Stella.
It was you. You're sat next to me. It was you. Does that computer look broken to you? Yes. Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Yes. No.
Stella's run away. The big one's run away from the scene of the crime. Would you like to apologise to the boys and girls listening?
Florence, run away.
No, don't run away. You're going to pay the money. So go on. What stuff has she got?
She buys dog food and that. She's not got a dog. See, it's not just about saving money.
Well, she's not. In that case, she's not saved £17,000. She spent £30,000 on stuff she didn't need. Isn't it? What do you think about that story, Lola?
I like them.
You like them? Shall I play a record?
I saw them on adverts on TV.
Well, that's absolutely fan-dabby-dozy.
Put your loving hand out, baby. I'm begging.
There's a new... Well, it's not that new, because I've seen this before.
Go on.
We're talking about... and maybe Gavin Shuker could have followed this. Six-packs. Have you seen how to get a good six-pack?
Draw it on?
You draw it on. And you can get templates that you put over your chest and you can spray it on. These have been around for a while. Huh? That's my little boy holding 2 crabs. Fab abs, so easy to cheat. They got a fat lad and they've given him abs just by painting them on. Join the Sun's 6-pack week.
Really?
6-pack week?
It's because last week they had cleavage week, so they're pretending
Maybe
that...
they're doing boxing.
They might be... Well, this fella won't be doing boxing. The only boxing he's been doing is at Kentucky Fried Chicken. With our cheats guide, these 6 steps will give you fake sculpted abs in under an hour. First, go smooth by shaving your... I don't get the shaving of the chest as well.
And then sooner or later it's going to come back like Desperate Dan's chin,
And
isn't it?
it's going to sting.
Oh, no.
This is why I'm not a fan of any of the... where I've got 2 young children next to me, any of the...
grooming. Any
of the personal grooming. Shaving in the basement department of the department store. Because it's going to grow... A, it's just weird. And B, it's going to grow back and it's going to sting you. Anyway, first go smooth by shaving your chest. Then slap on the fake tan to disguise your pot belly. Next, use a Girl Pals makeup brush to draw on some muscles.
This is going to go horribly wrong for most men, isn't it?
Swap skinny jeans for a looser fit. I might buy myself a pair of jeans today. Treat myself. Good Friday. Be a really good Friday if I bought some jeans, wouldn't it? And be lit from the side. Well, how are you going to do that if you're just on the beach?
What, permanently? Take a torch.
Oh,
Take a torch.
Finally, suck it all in and stand upright. Well, I mean, the guys, that's not exactly going to help, is it?
Why didn't they tell Gavin Shuker about this?
Oh, I mean, it's one of those things. You've got to wonder who said that was a good idea? Who said that was a good idea? Really? I mean, what was going... Yeah, they're promoting health and fitness and all of that, and that's great. But they must have known the reaction. I couldn't reply to his tweet yesterday. He tweeted, he's very funny. If you show me yours, I'll show you mine. Oh, hang on, you've seen mine already. I couldn't reply to him. I couldn't do it. I can never interview. If ever he gets booked to come in again, I'll have to take the day off sick. He'll have an easy ride with Justin Dealey, which, by the way, is a great name for Justin's autobiography. Can you introduce the travel for me, please, little one? Can you say... Yeah, that's good. Can you say, here comes the travel?
Here comes the travel.
Thank you.
Travel news for beds, cards and bugs.
BBC Three Counties Radio.
What have you done? You broke the travel. Oh, hello.
Hello. The motorway's looking fine if you're just setting out and about nice and quiet. We'll let you know once it starts to look a little bit busy. Public transport, no services heading out from London Euston to Milton Keynes Central throughout the Easter weekend. Trains only running as far south as Milton Keynes, Rugby or Northampton. Bill Sheldrake, BBC Three Counties Radio.
Across beds, hearts and bugs.
This is BBC Three Counties Radio.
It's 7:30. I'm Lee Agnew. The headlines. Last night's televised election debate failed to produce a clear winner, with opinion polls divided. David Cameron and Ed Miliband went head-to-head for the only time in this campaign, sharing the stage with 5 other leaders to tackle issues including the NHS, immigration and the deficit. Detectives investigating the death of a man at a travellers' site in Buckinghamshire have arrested a 33-year-old man in Rotherham. 2 other men have already been charged with the murder of Adam Fennelly from Dunstable. Passengers using the West Coast Main Line are being warned that no trains are running to Euston Station between now and Easter Monday. It's because of ongoing engineering works to modernise the line. Meanwhile, millions of drivers will be taking to the roads for the Easter getaway. 70,000 passengers will be flying out of London Luton Airport. The weather will be cloudy and grey this morning with outbreaks of rain and drizzle, becoming drier this afternoon but staying cloudy with the chance of rain later.
Three Counties Sports.
BBC Three Counties Radio.
Wycombe Wanderers could go top of the table in League Two today as they take on local rivals Oxford. The Chairboys are currently 3rd, but manager Gareth Ainsworth is eyeing top spot after the Easter Games.
I've set a little challenge to the boys this weekend. Can we get above Burton, and I think potentially we can, you know, with the goal difference and with us playing them. I think it's 99% in our hands that we could do that.
Meanwhile, Luton Town will attempt to end a run of 6 straight defeats playing Exeter at Kenilworth Road. Stevenage manager Graham Westley is playing down the importance of the Easter fixtures. Monday's draw at League 2 leaders Burton moved them to within 2 points of a playoff place. Borough host struggling Tranmere today.
The 3 points that you can win on the opening day and the 3 points that you win on Good Friday, they're exactly the same. They still add to your total in the league table. And we will concentrate on the Good Friday game. It's a home fixture. Team scrapping for its life. And we're a team scrapping for its life. If we want better lives for ourselves, if we want to be doing more with our football next season, it's all about what we do now. So 2 clubs who are fighting for their lives going head-to-head.
And this evening, it's Watford against Derby County in the Championship. In golf, Phil Mickelson's first round 66 at the Houston Opens put him in the frame for his first top 15 finish of the season. He's 3 shots off the lead, held by Scott Piercy, while England's Paul Casey is 4 under par and 5 shots off the lead. Casey's top 50 world ranking has ensured he got an invite to next week's Masters.
I feel really good about that. I must admit I had a glass of wine on Sunday night or 2. I'm using this as a springboard for next week, but since I won here in 2009, I've not played particularly well around here either, so I don't want to get caught up in thinking too far ahead.
And that's BBC Three Counties News and Sport. We've more at 8 o'clock.
Go and get your thing together, brother. You got it together. Well, I'm gonna love you.
I said, hey, maybe I will, maybe I won't. The time is near, the time is like a river. It keeps on rolling, keeps on rolling along. I've seen people come and go. Some had to leave, some have to know. But just like a river, they keep on rolling. Oh, yeah. I said they keep on rolling, 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 baby. You can look back if you wanna, but don't you stop. Keep on rolling, keep it rolling, baby. Yeah, maybe you will, maybe you won't. The time is near, the time is like the sunlight. It keeps on shining, getting brighter in my heart. I've seen people come and go. Some had to leave, some have to know. But just like a river, they keep on rolling. I said they keep on rolling, keep on rolling, keep on rolling, keep on rolling, keep it rolling, baby. You can look back if you wanna, but don't you stop. Keep on rolling, keep it rolling, baby. Yeah.
Guys, when have you ever heard a track from Love that isn't from Forever Changes on the radio? Huh, guys? This is from the original reel-to-reel vinyl. This is about 35 quid's worth of album, guys.
Appreciate.
Guys, appreciate. If you're wondering what's happening to... Oh, I've got to do this. I'm so contractual guy. Don't give me the eyes. Don't give me the eyes.
Across beds, hearts and bugs.
Catherine Boyle.
Me. It's all about me.
Happy now?
BBC Three Counties Radio.
Yes, I am.
If you're wondering where the kids are, we have managed to get some cowpole down their neck. They are snoozing.
Also known as the CBeebies website.
They are snoozing. Good to get some home truths about what happens in the boozy world of Catherine Boyle at home. The boozy, bad parenting world of Catherine Boyle.
To be honest, I know that they've given quite a lot away, but they haven't told you the worst stuff. And
The boozy, a drug-fueled world of Catherine Boyle and how she claims to look after her children. Shameful.
Hey, listen, we get by the way we'd get by.
Anything in the papers? None of us have had time to do any work whatsoever.
In the papers. Oh, yeah, those people. Oh, there was a cat.
Oh, this cat that went 3,000 miles.
Yeah.
I don't believe these stories.
Do you think the cat's lying?
Yeah. Well, how do they know it? Come on, guys. How do you know it's the same cat?
Looks like a ginger cat.
Oh, let's be honest. The number of times I've seen my cat out and about 300 miles away from my house. It's not my cat. Of course it's not my cat. Is it? No, it's not. Actually, my cat is very distinctive. She's got an underhang.
A what?
Her belly. I don't know what
that's
happened.
what happens with female cats, isn't it?
Well, but she's always... I think she was... Because I got her when she was 2, and I think she was fat before. You know, like, you get fat people, and then when they lose the weight...
They have an apron.
Yeah. I think she must have been really fat when she was younger, because she's got this swing underneath.
Is that not what they get when they've been spayed?
Huh?
Bit of that.
Bit of what?
Bit of that.
I don't know. No, I've never seen a cat with that.
I've seen cats with that.
I've only ever seen my cat with that.
I've seen cats with proper swingers.
Well, some of these guys, that's what they're into. Go on, do the story.
I can't find it.
Oh, for goodness sakes. There it is. It's right there, page 3.
OK. Oh, here it is, yeah. A kitten who sneaked inside a shipping container in Egypt survived 17 days. Oh, this is how they know, because it was still in the shipping container.
OK,
We've got a pretty good idea it's the same cat.
Yep. 17
days without food and water until it was found 3,000 miles away in Herefordshire. The stowaway Ginger Tom, who's since been named Sinbad, managed to get into the back of a lorry in Alexandria on March the 8th. The sealed container was put on a ferry and sailed across the Mediterranean before going by road through Europe. Sinbad was finally found on March the 25th when the lorry arrived at the warehouse of the Mediterranean Linens Company in Morton. This is a made-up name.
Morton Harkett.
Morton-on-Lug, Herefordshire.
Come on, guys.
And the cargo was unloaded. Concerned staff had heard desperate meows coming from inside the vehicle and found the cat had made itself a bed in a box of linen. And there's probably wee everywhere.
Oh, wee and faeces. I as you know, moving on, there was a Netflix Amazon Prime war in my house. Fought just between myself, and I ended up going on the side of Amazon Prime as my online movie.
Indeed, you
retailer.
ridiculed me for having it and not taking full advantage.
Well, you didn't
of the
know
services.
you didn't know you got movies from being part of Amazon Prime. They had some great films. I weighed up the pros and cons. They had some great films.
They've got some stinkers too.
Well, they've got rid of all of the great films. They did a big press release. They did a small little announcement about 3 weeks ago saying we're going to remove some of our films because we want to make Amazon Prime exclusive. So if if our films are on something else, we're not going to show those films. Our films are going to be exclusive. Basically, if they're on Netflix, Amazon don't want them. So loads of good films are gone. Loads of films we'd saved up for the kids to watch have now gone. The Rapunzel film.
Oh, Tangled.
Tangled has now gone. The one you gave me on DVD, very kindly. Thank you.
It was borrowed.
That's great. Well, you shouldn't have lent it to me or given it to me if it was borrowed, but that's great. Thank you. And the boys love that. I think they've broken it now, so thanks for that. But so I'm on there. I'm now signed up to this for a year, and so I'm trying to find something decent.
And the other thing is, they've only just taken the money for the year, haven't they?
Yeah.
Oh, you.
So I found myself watching Tron Legacy.
What for? Tron itself was bad enough.
No, mate. Actually, it turns out Tron Legacy is brilliant. They've made Jeff Bridges look young in it using as a computer Jeff Bridges, who's the same age as Jeff Bridges from the original Tron.
Robo Jeff.
Yeah, and it's weird because he doesn't blink. He's a computer. It's brilliant. So that's quite good. And then yesterday, I was desperate. I found myself watching a film I'd never had any interest in watching. This is, you lower your standards, don't you, with these online things? You watch films that you normally wouldn't bother. But I watched David Bowie, The Man Who Fell to Earth.
Oh, I tried watching that once.
Yeah.
I managed about 15 minutes.
It is flipping brilliant.
Is it?
It is absolutely brilliant. It's nothing like I expected it to be at all. It's wonderful. Wonderful. Borderline genius. Anyway, and I don't like Bowie. I'm not a fan of Bowie. I think he's rubbish.
What's your problem with Bowie?
What's your problem with Dave? I'm the man who fell to earth, and I'd like to build a spaceship to go back to my home planet and my wife and children. Please let me out of this prison. Anyway, he's 68. He's writing a Broadway musical based on The Man Who Fell to Earth.
What's it going to be called?
Probably The Man Who Fell to Earth, or probably Fell Exclamation mark. He was in a musical about the Elephant Man, wasn't he? Called anyone? Elephant! Exclamation mark. It's true. That's true.
I liked him in Labyrinth.
Labyrinth. But I thoroughly enjoyed it. Films you thought you weren't going to be much cop, but actually would turn out to be pretty brilliant. It was brilliant. Brilliant.
I watched something on that. It was about a South African. No, it was someone who was massive in South Africa. Like take you back to the 1960s, right?
Yeah.
There's this guy.
Oh, you're such a. That is rude.
He doesn't realise how massive he is in South Africa, and he goes.
No, in 1968, this guy records 2 albums, right?
Yeah.
And they don't sell anything.
No, so he goes back to his everyday life.
I'm disgusted with you.
Oh, Sugar Man, waiting for Sugar Man.
Crash gives mum phobia of everything yellow.
Oh, come off it.
Loud. Lorraine, scared Lorraine.
Let me see. She is and all.
A mum developed a phobia of all things yellow after being run over by a canary-coloured taxi.
Oh.
Lorraine Coburn was left so traumatised by the accident she now can't even stand the sight of custard or touch bananas. That reminds me, I haven't had for 33 years bananas and custard.
Have it today.
Bananas and custard. That surely is the food.
I don't think I've ever had it.
Chop up a banana.
Well, I get how it's made.
You got. Okay, you don't need the cooking instruction. Honestly, Alice, you ever had bananas and custard?
I don't think I've had it with custard. I had it with
What, banana? I don't want to know what you've had banana with. It's a very specific. All right. Well, let's tell us, what have you had banana with? 08459 455 555. What have you had banana with, Alice?
Well, porridge. I frequently have banana with porridge, and I was gonna say pudding that's similar to custard. When I was in America at the camp I worked at, we used to have banana and pudding all the time. It's like custard, it tasted like custard, so I imagine it was like that. So
you've had banana and custard?
I don't know. Pudding and custard. Custard aren't the same thing.
Well, you're listening to a lady have a breakdown live on radio.
What was your camp name? Because you're not allowed to use your own, are you, on those things?
Yeah, it was Milton, because John Milton lived in Chalfont St Giles.
Oh, how posh.
Milton? No, that's a white for babies.
And it's a legitimate man's name in America, so all the girls were really confused when I was a girl. And
when were you a girl?
A man.
I'm just going to cut her. Should I just cut her off?
Yeah, my sister went and did Camp America, and she worked alongside a girl called Nurturing Beaver.
If only I had a song queued up to play there. Camp
Here's
America.
One.
Oh!
The Kitty Cat song.
Oh! Camp America. Do you get it? Can I stop doing that now?
Do it again, one more.
Oh! Do you get it?
Camp America.
Yes!
I've got a little kitty cat that never chases a mouse. All she wants to do all day is lounge around the house. She purrs when she needs me and I'm right at her command. But when I try to pet her now, she scratches at my hand. You know that's just like you, baby.
Just like you, baby.
That's just like you, baby.
Just like you, baby.
Oh, it's just like you, baby. Only wanna hurt me. That's just like you, baby. I bought my kitty all the milk my pockets would allow. Now she's the only cat in town that owns a private cow. I treat her like a princess instead of just a friend. But when I try to pet her now, she scratches me again. You know that's just like you, baby.
Just like you, baby.
That's just like you, baby.
Just like you, baby.
Oh, it's just like you, baby. Only wanna hurt me. That's just like you, baby. The next time that my kitty cat goes out the door to play, when she returns, she's going to learn the master's moved away. I've got to stop these goings on before it gets too late. No matter what I give to her, she don't appreciate. You know that's just like you, baby.
Just like you, baby.
That's just like you, baby.
Just like you, baby.
Oh, it's just like you, baby. Only wanna hurt me. Just like you, baby.
Just like you, baby.
It's just like you, baby.
Just like you, baby.
Beds, Hearts and Bucks weather.
BBC Three Counties Radio.
Hello, very good morning to you. It's not a particularly nice day today or a start to the Easter Bank holiday weekend, but there we go. We'll see outbreaks of mostly light rain and drizzle on and off through the course of the day. We might just see something a bit drier this afternoon. There'll always be a lot of low cloud around, so very overcast and feeling quite chilly as well. We've got some cold air underneath, or rather on top of us. We're looking at top temperatures of around 8 or 9 degrees, I think, for the most part. The winds are light, though, at least. So drizzle possibly through the course of this afternoon and into this evening, overnight as well. Always at risk of seeing some outbreaks of patchy rain, at least. Temperatures down to around 5 or 6 degrees Celsius overnight. It's not going to be particularly cold underneath the cloud. We might just see a little bit of wet weather, again very light through the early tomorrow morning, but it should all have gone by mid-morning onwards, and from there on in it's looking dry for the rest of the Easter Bank holiday weekend. So dry but cloudy tomorrow, dry but cloudy on Sunday too, but we'll probably see the cloud thin and break on Easter Sunday afternoon to give us a few spells of sunshine, certainly some brightness. That's even more likely by the time we get to Bank Holiday Monday. With that, we will see the temperatures shoot up, so we could be looking at highs of around 15 or even 16 degrees by the time we get to Monday. So it's looking better sort of day on day as we get through the Bank Holiday weekend, and certainly dry into next week too. That's the forecast.
your pony. Ride your pony. You alright, Kath?
Yes.
Yes? You're not your usual perky self. What's wrong? Is there something wrong?
No.
You sure?
Sure.
What you got planned for the rest of the day, Kath?
I don't know.
No, maybe a drink?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe a little snooze?
No.
No, not snoozing.
No.
You're not going to do no snoozing? OK, what should we do next, Kath?
What should we talk?
Sorry?
What should we talk?
Well, I don't know. What do you want to talk?
I don't know.
Well, you're supposed to be the producer of the show. What about the Queen, Kath? Do you like the Queen? Do you like the Queen? Do you like... Yeah, Catherine, just saying Queen is not content. What would you like to say about the Queen?
The soldiers.
Oh, what about the soldiers?
Well, they march
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
they talk to the Queen.
I've got to say, Catherine, you're doing so much better than you normally do. You're really, really on the ball today.
If you've missed any of the programmes here on BBC Three Counties Radio, you've missed things like this.
Now, this week, Muslim scholars launched a digital magazine to fight radicalisation on the web by extremist groups.
Here are the Times right now, one of these great classics called Miss Grace.
But there is a way you can hear it all again.
Here's the menu for today. Chicken and chorizo jambalaya, perfect tart tatin.
bbc.co.uk/Three Counties Radio.
Why is this number of IVF rounds so variable depending on your postcode?
Zayn Malik leaving One Direction. I know a lot of people were upset by it.
Allowing you to listen to what you missed.
Let's start at the beginning then. How does someone become abducted by their mum age 2?
bbc.co.uk/Three Counties Radio.
08459 455 555. I should just remind you that you're listening to this.
Across beds, hearts and bugs.
Catherine Boyle and Iain Lee.
On BBC Three Counties Radio.
Just like your baby.
Mr. Stagg has... bye then.
She's done.
Mr. Stagg has tweeted, I've just tuned in. Have you let Kelly Betts into the studio to help you broadcast at last? Yes, something like that. Yeah, something like that. Not a lot in I've not got any Monkees records with me.
Which is outrageous.
Which is outrageous considering the Monkees are playing a tiny festival in Birmingham on September the 6th.
Wow.
I say the Monkees, it's the Two Keys, as we guys call them. It's Peter Tork and Mickey Dolenz. Nesmith is...
They're the fun ones, though, right?
They're the fun ones. They're playing. So they're headlining a festival that's also got Spiritualised playing and a load of hippies, and the Monkees are playing.
Gosh.
I won't be seeing Spiritualised. They're playing on the Friday, but I'm very, very excited. Very excited. I bought my ticket, and then a friend of mine said, "What'd you buy a ticket for? I could have got you a freebie." I don't mind putting money in their pockets. I don't mind putting...
As well, I mean, I think you, over the years, you've put quite a lot of money in.
Moseley Folk Festival, September the 6th. Ladies and gentlemen, the Monkees. Now, what that means is there's going to be a tour. What that means is I'm going to follow that tour. This is, let's be honest, guys, in terms of journeys, this is possibly the last ever leg. Next year is the 50th anniversary. That's probably going to be the last year they do anything. And then they're going to knock it on the head. So I'm going to make hay while that sun is shining. And I'm going to...
Never mind making hay. Why don't you make a documentary?
Yeah, I know. I know. It's kind of crossed my mind. Okay, well, that's great news. We were so worried. I don't think I could because I like them too much, and it would be completely partial.
Well, what if I ring them up and say, "Can you be vile to Iain Lee?"
One of them has the possibility to do that.
Really?
Yes, one of them I've seen explode at people, and is known for having a vile temper.
Oh,
yeah. Not saying who.
That's what you want, though, in your documentary.
Yeah.
No, too close.
I just, and you know what? I've seen them. I've seen one of them behave like a complete and utter cheese. One of them, I've paid $100 to sign something and not look at me, and I still can't hate those guys. I still cannot hate those guys.
And there you just summed up our relationship. Hey, you know the Pope? Do you remember when we were kids? There was a Pope for ages.
Oh man, the real Pope, yeah.
John Paul.
Yeah, John Paul Sartre. No, the second, John Paul II.
And then we had another one, and he's stepped down. And Ratzinger, and then we've got another one.
He's going to step down, isn't he?
Well, it looks like he's saying, "Oh, I'm a bit tired." It looks like the beginning of his sort of sick note.
Well,
job.
he said about a week ago. He said, "Oh, I may not be here forever doing this job. I might, the precedent has been set that we can stand down now, so I might follow that precedent."
Yeah.
All right, you slackers.
The Pope heightened speculation yesterday that he might step down early because of exhaustion. His remarks came during a Maundy Thursday
Exhaustion.
Mass.
Come on, you're the Pope. You sit all the time.
No, sometimes he stands up in that car.
That's true. Fair play.
And he's not surrounded by luxury, this Pope. He likes to sit on, proper stone thrones and that.
Yeah.
It follows reports that doctors have advised him to lose weight, and his indication last month that he expected his pontificate to be brief. Oh, blimey.
He's been told to stop eating pasta. Stop eating pasta. He's been told.
Yeah.
I don't know how many times I need to say that until you give me the reaction that I want. He's been told to stop eating pasta.
Okay.
He's been told to stop eating pasta.
Yes.
Just sound interested.
Oh, has he?
Yeah.
But he lives in the Vatican City, which is, near Rome.
Well, but where is pasta from?
Japan.
Incorrect answer, you racist.
What?
China.
Oh.
Oh, they all look the same. Outrageous.
I never said that.
No, I know you didn't, but...
Well, you've taken the wind out of my sails there.
I
feel terrible about myself.
What lovely sails they are as well. To cut... Is that... No, it's difficult to tell with other people's children. Was that a scream of excitement or tears?
It was delight.
OK. To cut along... What's your favourite Spandau Ballet song, little un?
She has no idea what that is.
Spandau Ballet, yesterday...
I quite like Beyond the Barricade.
I don't really know their songs. Or like them. Although Tony Hadley's a nice fellow, used to live near me. He's
You
a
know
nice
Gold? Everyone knows Gold.
Spandau Ballet yesterday revealed the secret of their success.
Desperate Girls.
Cheese.
Oh?
It may not be very rock and roll, but bassist Martin Kemp says it stops them getting in a pickle or going crackers on tour.
Oh, nice.
The ex-EastEnders star, 53, says, in 30 years, our rider hasn't changed. Most important is the cheese board. We've got everything. Blue, soft cheese, cheddar. He actually says that. We've got everything. Blue, soft cheese, cheddar.
Where's the Primula, boys?
If we don't have that, it's a disaster. That's the glue that keeps everything together. It wasn't in the 80s, was it? It does get a bit more showbiz, though. He insists, of course we've got champagne. That's another important thing. But he rarely drinks on tour as it makes him tired. Martin, who stars in a new action film, Age of Kill, said, it's early starts. You can't do the show on a hangover. Spandau, who reunited 6 years ago after 20 years apart, are currently touring the UK and are set to fly on to Germany next.
Wow.
Working on this film has been brilliant. I don't know how I squeeze everything in, but I make it work. And it really does.
Because it's not a proper job, that's how you make it work.
That's how you make it work. It's money for old rope. I don't want to say anything. It looks like you two are bullying Alice.
Excellent.
The proper bullying. I mean, she's tied up and she looks very uncomfortable. Alice, are you okay?
I am doing extremely well.
Do you want us to come and untie you?
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Well, I'll send Kath in, don't worry.
Travel news for beds, cards and bugs.
BBC Three Counties Radio.
The travel will come at their own leisure. The travel will come at their own leisure. What's their beef? What's the beef? They've got hardly anything to do today, and they're not even bothering. It don't matter. It don't matter. It's bank holiday. The trains are tricky. We know that. The roads, they'll be okay. 08459 455 555 is the telephone number if you want to take part. Very, very lazy show today. I hope you're enjoying our nonsense. I hope you're enjoying Kath's Kids. And you can call in and talk about anything you want. We're just going to look through the papers, really. And you can have your say about anything. But Easter, with the greatest of respect, and not in any way knocking its religious significance if that's your thing, but the Easter weekend, it's a very odd weekend. How can we have a festival that its date is not set in stone? 084 455 555.
Local and vocal across beds, hearts and bucks.
This is BBC Three Counties Radio.
It's 8 o'clock, I'm Lee Agnew. The headlines: party leaders go head-to-head. Another arrest over the death of a man at a traveller's site. And Newts end crematorium plans in Buckinghamshire.
BBC Three Counties Radio.
The leaders of 7 political parties have challenged each other's policies on the economy, immigration, health and Britain's future in the first televised election debate. David Cameron said the Conservatives would stay the course on the economy to bring down the deficit, while Ed Miliband said Labour would raise the minimum wage and tax expensive homes. Nick Clegg said neither party had the right approach.
You either borrow too much money, which is Labour's plan, or you cut too much, which is the Conservatives' plan. And look, when you cut, of course, you do need to make savings, and no one should deny that. But it's very important why you do it. And the difference between David Cameron and myself is, I believe you need to make the necessary cuts because you have to. George Osborne and David Cameron make much further cuts than is needed because they want to.
Detectives investigating the death of a man at a Travellers site in Buckinghamshire have arrested a 33-year-old man in Rotherham. Adam Finelli from Dunstable died from a blow to the head in the village of Nash on the 17th of March. 2 other men have already been charged with murder. Passengers using the West Coast Main Line are being warned that no trains are running to Euston Station between now and Easter Monday. Virgin trains are running no further south than Milton Keynes, while London Midland services are terminating at Hemel Hempstead. Hassard Stackpool from Network Rail says it's because of essential engineering work to modernise the line.
The reason why we're actually shutting the railway down at Watford is because we're replacing a bridge just to the south of the station, which means taking that bridge out and putting a brand new bridge in 101 hours. So we have to shut it down, and we will roll in the brand new bridge on Saturday afternoon, evening, and we'll have the railway up and reconnected in time for the first trains on Tuesday morning.
Plans for a new crematorium at Bearton in Buckinghamshire have been overturned because of great crested newts. The High Court's ruled that not enough was done to consider the survival of the protected species. Jane Killick has the details.
Plans for the crematorium on the edge of Bearton had already been approved by Aylesbury Vale District Council, but a challenge was made by R. Wesley, a company planning to build a crematorium at Watermead in Aylesbury. The judge said the council gave permission for work that could destroy the newt's habitat without considering that it could take place elsewhere.
An American sailor missing for 2 months has been rescued by the US Coast Guard after he was spotted clinging to the upturned hull of his boat. Lewis Jordan was discovered 200 miles off the coast of North Carolina and had survived by eating raw fish and drinking rainwater. In sport, Luton Town host Exeter in League 2 this afternoon, while Stevenage play Tranmere and Wickham take on Oxford United. This evening, Watford travel to Derby County in the Championship. And the weather today will be cloudy and grey with outbreaks of rain and drizzle this morning, becoming drier but staying cloudy with the chance of rain later. Top temperatures around 10 degrees Celsius, 50 degrees Fahrenheit. You can get the latest news and sport online at bbc.co.uk/3 counties.
Morning, Iain Lee, Catherine Boyle, just kind of looking through the papers, drinking coffee and, trying to entertain 2 children because Catherine's too tight to pay the 20 quid babysitting fee. Outrageous!
Well, look, they don't do that much. I mean, apart from... Can you not lick the window? They're no trouble.
I think you stink. Yeah, that's right, ladies. That's right. I just pwned, was it 7 and a 3-year-old?
She's 6.
6 and a 3-year-old. Yeah, pwned.
Well done,
pwned.
top guy.
If you want to take part in the show, 08459 455 555. Your thoughts on last night's leaders' debate.
Well, Scoinsy's ready to tell us.
Oh, is he?
So if Alice wants to give Scoinsy a ring...
I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll play a record and then we'll have Scoinsy on. Scoinsy will tell us about the leaders' debate, but also if you want to, are we allowed to say this? Bully Paul Scoins? If you always wanted to bully a political reporter, 08459 455 555. And what have you had with your bananas?
Scott Belks likes it with jam, doesn't he?
Scott says, I've had banana with jam. It was a treat when I was a kid. Imagine that. I'm sure I remember dipping my banana in a bowl of sugar. What? I'm sure. We used to have sugar sandwiches.
Sugar butties.
Sugar butties or syrup sandwiches. We make sandwiches out of golden syrup. Flipping heck.
That's proper wartime treat, isn't it?
No. Or we'd get the sugar bowl. We were allowed to lick our finger and dip the finger in and suck off whatever came up.
My nana had a cure for a sore throat or cough, right? And it was a little teaspoon, put it in the butter,
yes,
and then dip it in the sugar. And eat that.
Eat that, kids.
Across hearts and bucks.
This is BBC Three Counties Radio.
Eat that. Of course, lots of people saying Yorkshire pudding with jam. Well, it's a pudding.
Well,
no, it is. It's actually a pudding.
Well.
What?
Well, it's called a pudding, but I think it's best savoury.
Well, of course it's best savoury, but in Yorkshire, that's like an old-fashioned pudding. You'd have it with jam.
Well, they're funny there.
You get some pretentious pubs.
Yes.
Where they serve a roast inside a giant Yorkshire pudding.
Yeah.
Have you seen that?
Yeah.
I mean, it seems like a nice idea, but if you divvy it up spud for spud, you're not going to...
You're filling up on pudding.
Yeah.
That doesn't cost them very much. It's just batter.
It's just batter and air. You might as well just ask for an air pie.
An air pie?
What's that? That's something.
Air biscuits, isn't it?
Air biscuits, isn't it, is the thing. I tell you what, let's play a record, then we'll speak to Scoinsy. on, little un. Yeah? Say good morning, little un, to Paul Scoins.
Say morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Is that Stella?
It's little un.
Oh.
Hang on a second, she's got a question for you.
Okay.
Yes, Mummy?
Say, did you watch the debate?
Yes.
No, you didn't. Don't tell fibs.
Say to Scoins, did you enjoy the debate?
Did you enjoy the debate?
Well, I didn't.
Oh.
Yeah, she's three. She's three, Scoins.
I didn't actually watch the debate.
You didn't watch it. Say, but that's your job.
But that's your job.
Yes, it is.
Say, right, hang on a second.
But
You're fired, Scoins.
you don't have the power to do that. But I will.
Yes, I do, loser.
Well, I don't expect that sort of language from a work
You
colleague.
just stuffed me, Scoins.
Well, hang on. You're judging things before you've actually heard, because I was going to say
You like
that.
for being.
I what?
You're an awful human being.
Oh, come on. That's you've
People
especially
like you make me sick.
Really? I'm sorry about that.
Say sorry.
Genuinely feeling a little bit shocked at this.
Scoins, you've upset a 3-year-old, mate. You've not lived
she's
up to
upset me.
Well,
She's upset me.
Yeah, fair play.
If I'm honest.
Well done, Lily. You were brilliant.
You
didn't watch it, mate.
I'm having to reassess some of my career options.
It sounds like. Oh, hang on. It sounds like you've been drinking, Scoins. Did you have a heavy one last night?
What? No, I did listen to it. There's a difference.
Okay.
I didn't watch it.
Okay,
Yeah.
we're in. Okay.
Did you see the worm? What's the worm?
I've heard about the worm.
What is the worm?
The worm is a public response vehicle predictor unit.
Oh, like a swingometer.
Yeah, it's the new swingometer. Yes.
Oh, as we know, swinging can be dangerous to your health.
Mum, it might be dangerous. But
Yes, it will be.
It will be. You go off. Look, she's off in a huff, mate. She's off in a huff.
I was baking a cake for a 4-year-old at the time, so sorry.
You've all changed! You've all changed! Scoins, I listened to it.
Not my 4-year-old, I don't have one.
Not that you know of! Actually, that's a really horrible thing to say to any man, isn't it?
Really, yeah.
I listened to a bit. I listened to about an hour of it. I thought it started off. Right. They all started off very, very polite, and then about 10 minutes in, the woman hosting it lost control, and the people were trying to become the alpha male, weren't they?
Yeah, I think you're absolutely right, Ian. I think there was a kind of a risk of that happening from the start, there wasn't there? With 7 people on the stage, and they were given a minute after each question to sort of uninterrupt and stand forth, and then they had an 18-minute.
Can I just say, uninterrupt and stand forth?
Yes,
that's the Paul Scoins story.
Yeah.
Did we learn anything last night? But the only ones who could have benefited were the smaller parties, weren't they? They're the only ones, because they who knew what Plaid Cymru thought before last night? Really?
You're absolutely right. What did we learn? I don't think we learned a great deal. I don't think that anyone disgraced themselves. They didn't have a moment where, there was no moment where people went, oh my goodness, what did they say that for? And I'm looking at, I was sent, as all political reporters were afterwards, sent an email from the BBC sort of head election analyst, and the email says that really Cameron and Miliband did equally well in terms of the polling afterwards. YouGov, one of the polling companies, said that Nicola Sturgeon did best. If you go down, ICM Guardian puts Cameron and Clegg both around 25%.
They all did kind of similar, sort of between 17 and 23, 24%, which is...
Yeah, the reason I don't put any kind of truck with those surveys, though, is that they're basically sampled around a really small number of people. You're talking about 1,000 people.
Well, these surveys are very, very odd, aren't they?
I know, but do you know who would be able to make sense of it? And I think, Scoins, you have competition on your hands. Johnny Tudor.
Johnny
I mean,
Tudor.
I want to know what Johnny Tudor says. Did you hear about Johnny Tudor? Scoins?
No.
You weren't listening to it at all, were you, Scoins? You just read it in the papers this morning. Because if you'd been listening, you'd know all about Terry Kelly and Johnny Tudor. That's the chair.
Yeah.
Yeah, go and have a look.
You didn't listen at all, did
I'm
you,
not going
Scoins?
to watch it again. I'm not going to watch it.
Look at
You
Twitter.
haven't watched it once!
I'm not going to watch it again.
Well, just look at Twitter and you'll get the idea with Johnny Tudor.
I'm not going to. I'm done with that.
You are.
Scoins, what are you doing to celebrate the crucifixion and the resurrection? What have you got planned this weekend?
Reenactment.
Thanks very much indeed. Oh. Let's go play a record.
That escalated, didn't it?
It just very, very quickly. I blame Johnny Tudor for everything. Vote Tudor! Smudger says on Twitter...
I beg your pardon?
Smudger says on Twitter, I used to dip my banana in sherry.
Oh.
Until I discovered crepe Suzette. Now, let's be honest, Catherine, if we were sat in my car driving cross-country, as we have had occasion to do, and we heard, I don't know, BBC Coventry and Warwickshire or someone else
What do you do with your banana?
What do you do with your banana? We would be sniggering in an arrogant, living close to London kind of way.
And then texting in.
But actually... What do you do with your banana, dear listener? 08459 455 555. You can text 81333. Start your text 3CR. Or we'll ask Alice if there are any texts in a minute.
I know you're partial to a weak ankle.
Stout and steady. Steady.
What killed off the mammoth? Have a little guess.
Weak ankles?
Well, maybe. Hunting by early man and climate change are usually blamed for the demise of the woolly mammoth, but now scientists say the animals died out because of a crippling bone disease.
Oh.
The condition left them unable to escape predators or seek food. The theory follows the examination of more than 23,500 mammoth bones. Well, hang on a minute, that's a lot of mammoth bones.
What the heck?
Which found them riddled, and they have used the word riddled.
Riddled?
With osteoporosis and lacking
Riddle
in
me
calcium.
this. My first is in pastry, but not in design. My second is in wordplay, but not in behind. I used to hate those.
I did too. That was a very 1970s thing to do to someone, wasn't it?
Oh, horrible. Well, here's a way to bore someone for an hour.
Yeah, and by the time the riddle is finished, you've forgotten the beginning bit.
Here's the things I don't like. Riddles Riddle me this. My first is in wallflower, but not in wall. My second is in... I nearly said something rude there.
Yeah, I know.
So I hate those. And I also hate those little games, and my boys have got these now, and I never liked them as a kid. The little mazes where you've got to get the ball...
Tiny ball bearing.
Five tiny ball bearings and 5 even tinier holes. Oh, what's the point of that? I love it. They're absolutely rubbish. When was the last time you had a swollen tongue? I like a
sometime.
I like a swollen tongue and a numb gum.
Do you?
Yeah, I do, because it talks like that. And it's kind of funny, you've got to escape for something like that.
Why would that... I mean, I don't think I've ever had a swollen tongue.
You never had a swollen... I've had a swollen tongue before. I can't think why.
What was the scenario? You've been putting it somewhere you shouldn't?
Yeah, I got it trapped somewhere.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, someone clenched their fist around my tongue.
Right, OK.
No, I don't know, but I've had numb... You've had numb gums?
Yeah.
You can't have done things like that.
Yeah, when I was pregnant with little N, look at her picking her nose.
Delicious. We've not fed them.
Oh, dear.
You've not fed them. No, let them do it.
Do you know what I say to them? I said, don't pick your nose. Princesses don't pick their noses in front of anyone else.
There we go, you see.
We all think it's horrible. We all know what it tastes like. Yeah. So, no, when I was pregnant with my second, my gums did get rather swollen. Yes, on a regular occurrence. Something to do with your blood flow, I think.
Well, this is why pregnant women get free dental treatment, and why pregnant women are always going on about how they've got free dental treatment, like anybody cares.
Well, they do.
I wish they'd stop banging on about it.
The thing is, what's about to happen to them is so ghastly that the least you can do is have a look at their teeth for them.
Oh, whatever.
No, it does. It smarts.
Whatever, mate.
Yeah, it does.
No, get over it.
I'm just about over it now. Although, if ever they wind me up, I remind them of how terrible it was.
Have you finished your story about... I was going to say jihadists. It wasn't jihadists.
It was about woolly mammoths.
Woolly mammoths, who I suspect are linked to jihadists.
Woolly, crumbly mammoths. That's all you need to know.
08459 455 555. The 80s were not a good time for many bands, but I remember this song being OK. I may be proved wrong. Crosby, Stills and Nash. Let's see.
I can see a boy of 14. He's got a rifle in his hand. He's dying to defend his desert land. He's got an arm around his father, another arm around his gun. Must the child in the father die so young? There's a teenage girl in Belfast.
Yeah, I can't be bothered.
Yeah, this is poo. Why don't you put this one on instead?
Oh, dear.
This is a really good one.
What you got?
There's a ghost in my house.
What on earth is that?
It's called There's a Ghost in My House.
Where's my wiper? Give me my wiper.
Yeah, you will need to wipe it. Is there a ghost in your house or is it mould? One of the newspapers today suggests that it might be the effect. Mold. Yeah, so if you've been seeing a lot of ghosts recently, do your windowsills. There's my tip.
That'll do it. There we go. Thank you for that.
There's a ghost in my house. The ghost of your memory. The ghost of the love you took from me. Where our love used to be. Only shadows from the past I see. Time can't seem to erase the vision of your smiling face. Though you found someone new, I can't get over you.
BBC Three Counties Radio. I've got no idea what's happening for the rest of the day. I know that Justin... Do you know Justin Dealey, Biggin? Do you know Justin?
No.
My boys know Justin Dealey because they came in once and they met him. He's the reporter that goes out and does bits and pieces. And you know that sometimes young people forget stuff. You forget stuff. There's a lot of stuff going on and you forget stuff. And I was talking... That's the chair. And I was talking to my boys about Justin. They said, no, I don't remember him. I said, no, you've met Justin. And they said, no, we don't remember him. I said, no, I said, you've met Justin. And my eldest went, oh, do you mean the nut cut man? And I said, yeah, because that's what Justin calls a haircut. He calls it a nut cut. That is weird, isn't it? Isn't it weird?
Yeah.
You're being very well behaved, which makes me think you're up to something.
No.
Yeah, really, Biggin? It makes me think you're up to something. What you got planned for the rest of the day, do you know?
No.
No, nothing? Maybe a bit of telly?
Yeah.
Some food. Do you want to go out and get some cakes after this?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. We'll go. Where's your sister gone? I can't see your sister. Where is she?
I'll see.
Where is she gone? Oh no! Oh, there she is. I didn't see her tiny little. Are you all right, little un?
Yeah.
You sure? You sure you're okay? Yeah. Oh, she's okay. I panicked there for it. I couldn't see her for a second. I panicked. So, you like One Direction?
Yes.
Zayn has left. We bothered? Who's your favourite in One Direction? Don't put your face on that because we can hear everything. That's the microphone. Talk into it, but don't. Who's your favourite in One Direction? It's got to be Harry Styles, isn't it?
Yeah.
He's the only one that people knows. Former One Direction star Zayn Malik cuddles up tight to... Who's Perry Edwards?
Perry Edwards?
Yeah, who's Perry Edwards?
Never heard of him.
I think it's a girl.
Oh.
It is a girl, judging by what I can see in this picture. Oh, it's his fiancée. She's from Little Mix. Have you heard of them?
No.
God, flip it. I've got no idea what's going on. Zayn, 22. There's none of the good ones left of the Haribo. I've tried. Zayn, 22, who quit the boy band last week after he was pictured holding hands with another girl on tour. Later kissed the 21-year-old Little Mix star. The loved-up duo are thought to be in Perugia? Have a look. Show me. How would you say that word there? What do you reckon that word is? Perugia. We can go for that. Thank you. Perugia. Thank you. Italy. After jetting out on a private plane with relatives, Perry posted several selfies. Do you take selfies?
Sometimes.
So what are they exactly?
So like a picture of yourself.
So do you do it on your mum's phone or on the iPad, or what do you do it on? Or a camera? Wouldn't be a camera, would it?
I do it on my dad's phone.
You do it on your dad's phone. Why? Why do young people constantly take pictures of themselves? That's a weird thing, isn't it? Is it weird? Is it not weird?
Yes.
It's weird. You're quite weird. She's just been helping my.
No.
She's been helping my pronunciation of Perugia.
All right.
Yeah. She's good. Actually, I don't know what you've wandered back in for without cups of coffee in your hand.
Oh. Do you want a coffee?
No.
No. Silly.
Ask if I want one. Someone.
If I want one. Will you go and make one?
I'll go make one.
Thank you, Bigger.
you won't.
I'll have a coffee as well. White, no sugar, please.
Okay.
Well, fair play. They've not really done a lot of much use apart from helping pronounce Perugia.
Well, for the past 6 years, I know. What flipping are they about?
Perry posted several. I can hear you. Perry posted several selfies on Instagram while Zayn's little sister, Walihya, Walihya, Walihya,
Let me look at it.
Walihya.
Walia, I would say. Walia.
You're thinking of Nadia Walia.
No, you'd be thinking of Nadia Sawalha. Are you? Or is this another Nadia?
I'm thinking of Nadia Walia Sawalha.
The coffee.
But where is
imaginary coffees. Of course it's imaginary coffees.
Flipping imaginary coffees. Can you not... Oh, thank... Have I got to pretend to drink it?
Yes.
Oh, brilliant, thanks.
It was the coffee service.
Oh, thank you. Could I get, like, a real cake? And a real coffee?
Yes.
Yeah, thank you. While that's happening, let's get some real trav.
Travel news for beds, cards and bugs.
BBC Three Counties Radio.
Well, the motorway is looking fine for both the M1 and the M25. Bit of traffic in Watford, actually, on Stevenson Way, which I'm seeing on my sensors. For the trains, there are some minor delays between Stevenage and Peterborough, and that's been caused by a signalling problem. And no service throughout the whole of the Easter weekend, getting out from London Euston to Milton Keynes Central. That's because of planned engineering work. So trains only run as far south as Milton Keynes, Rugby or Northampton. Bill Sheldrake, BBC Three Counties Radio.
Bill, thank you very much indeed. At last, we've been delivered real. Is this real coffee and cake or real pretend coffee and cake?
Real pretend.
The best kind. The best. You're right in there, little un. Yes.
Silence is good.
Silence is a good thing.
Across beds, hearts and bugs.
This is BBC Three Counties Radio.
It's 8:30. I'm Lee Agnew. The headlines. Last night's televised election debate failed to produce a clear winner, with opinion polls divided. David Cameron and Ed Miliband went head-to-head for the only time in this campaign, sharing the stage with 5 other leaders to tackle issues including the NHS, immigration and the deficit. Detectives investigating the death of a man at a traveller's site in Buckinghamshire have arrested a 33-year-old man in Rotherham. 2 other men have already been charged with the murder of Adam Finelli from Dunstable. Plans for a new crematorium at Bearton in Buckinghamshire have been overturned because of great crested newts. The High Court has ruled that not enough was done to consider the survival of the protected species. And passengers using the West Coast Main Line are being warned that no trains are running to Euston Station between now and Easter Monday. It's because of ongoing engineering works to modernise the line. The weather will be cloudy and grey with outbreaks of rain and drizzle this morning, becoming drier but staying cloudy with the chance of rain later.
Three Counties Sports.
BBC Three Counties Radio.
Wycombe Wanderers could go top of the League 2 table today as they take on local rivals Oxford, and Stevenage play Tranmere. Meanwhile, Luton Town will attempt to end a run of 6 straight defeats. The Hatters are at home to Exeter, and manager John Still says they must deal with their poor run of form.
This has been a really, really disappointing run. A really, really disappointing run for everybody. But it's important that everyone realises, everyone in here, players out there, we're going to need to draw off of this disappointment, because there's going to be disappointments.
Watford start a crucial weekend of Championship football on the road at Derby this evening. The Hornets will be without Alman Abdi, who could return for Monday's home match against Middlesbrough. But winger Ikechi Anya is just focused on one game at a time.
As cliche as it sounds, just game by game. And, you know, the hardest game is going to be Fridays, and then when that's done, the hardest game is going to be Mondays, and so on. So, you know, we're just focusing on the Derby game. I'm sure the gaffer is going to go through what he expects of us, and we're just going to try and execute it to the best of our abilities.
In boxing, Kell Brook says he doesn't understand Amir Khan's decision to fight Chris Algieri. Khan will meet the American at the end of May, but Brook says his choice of opponent doesn't make sense.
If someone said to me, you know, you can get £5 million, you know, a world title and fight at Wembley with a fight that every single fight fan in Britain and probably around the world want to see, it don't make sense that he's fighting this guy that's, you know, who's bringing nothing to the table.
And that's BBC Three Counties News and Sport, with more at 9 o'clock.
FM, AM, online and digital radio.
Catherine Boyle and Iain Lee.
On BBC Three Counties Radio.
You're listening to BBC Three Counties Radio. This song is called Veronica, and it's by a gentleman called Elvis Costello. Hope you like dancing.
Pretty little head of yours, what goes on in that place in the dark? Well, I used to know a girl and I could have sworn that her name was Veronica. Well, she used to have a carefree mind of her own and a delicate look in her eye. These days I'm afraid she's not even sure if her name was Veronica. Do you suppose that waves in hands are eyes that are still. And they call her a name that they never get right. And if they don't, then nobody else will. But she used to have a carefree mind of her own, with the devilish look in her eye, singing, you can call me anything you like, but my name is Veronica. Do you suppose the raging hands and eyes of all the guns come to hide her all the time? She laughs at those who shout her name and steal her clothes. Veronica,
Did you like that song, Biggin?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. There's excellent stuff. Now, listen, here's a thing. Holiday season. Some people are on holidays now. Never go on holiday on an Easter weekend because it will be a nightmare. It will be a nightmare. But Blackpool. Ever been to Blackpool?
Yes. I don't think you've been yet, have you?
No.
It's like going back to the 1960s, but not the good night, like 1962 before it got cool.
Think of a really posh seaside place, right?
I can't.
And then ignore that. Think of a really grubby, dirty place, but they've got chips.
I can't.
Okay, well, I'll show you one day.
They got chips and donkeys, and I'm not talking about the ones on the beach. Well, I'm talking about the ones on the beach. Hang on, I'm being rude about women. Blackpool is top staycation resort this Easter. So it's going to be miserable weather, it's going to be busy, and it's going to be Blackpool. That's three things that, to me, spell disaster. Blackpool is top staycation resort this Easter, as we plan to spend an average £574 on UK breaks and day trips. Blackpool, and I've been to Blackpool a couple of times.
I've been to Blackpool in the back of a transit van.
Oh, eh?
Yeah, yeah.
Party girl.
Well, you know, I grew up in, until I was 10, I lived in Manchester. You know this, don't you, Steph?
Yes, I know everything about you.
You know, well, you think you do.
I do.
There's more.
I do.
One day.
I do.
You and I, Biggin, we need to go out and have a private chat at some point about your mother. Just need to get some deets.
Okay.
Okay, fine. That's fine, but don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Anyway, so Blackpool is really near where I used to live. So on a weekend...
I'm from up north. I'm from Manchester. I'm from Moss Side. I am. My name is Catherine Moyle, and I am from Moss Side. And I used to be a little bit of a gangster. Give me those trainers.
I do not talk like that.
Do you like my shell suit?
You're
Let's go.
exactly like that.
Thank you.
Let us go to Blackpool for a day trip, and if you buy me a bag of chips, I'll let you snog me.
Oh.
Yeah, you see?
Rude.
That's a good impression of your mum, isn't it? Well done you for sounding like you're from down south. Anyway, Catherine,
She's a lot posher than I am.
let us hear your story about you
Anyway,
going to Blackpool.
So we used to go in my auntie... You know Auntie Linda? Auntie Linda?
No.
Yeah, Auntie Linda that's got the twins. Rachel and Gareth's mum.
No.
Yeah.
Still don't remember.
The one that smoked cigarettes.
Still don't
In the
remember.
kitchen.
Oh,
Anyway,
blimey.
Auntie Linda had a transit van, and me and all the other cousins, so Helen
Oh, God.
and Jackie and Stephen and Christine, not the twins, they weren't born. Anyway, we all used to fight, my sister, we all used to fight over who was going to sit on that wheel arch inside the van. There were no windows, there was a bit of carpet, and that was a grand day out.
Is that the story?
And we had chips.
That's not much of a story.
It's not much of a story, is it?
Well, when was the last time you sat in the back of a van?
Never.
I tell you what,
Yeah, I've
Biggin,
lived.
you're right. And I'm going to put you on the spot because I know you can handle this. That wasn't much of a story. I'd give it 3 out of 10. Why don't you give us a story about something you've done? And I bet it'll be a million times more interesting than your mam's. Over to you.
What's the most exciting thing you've done recently?
There's nothing. It's
Nothing?
But even that story was better than your
She's got
story.
very little joy in her life for a 6-year-old.
But that story was better than your story.
Can't I make one up?
Yeah, of course you can. It's BBC. That's what we do.
Okay. What's those little mouse who lived in a house? The end.
Do you see?
Damn
You
it,
see?
she's just completely pwned.
Better than the Wheel Arch story. I believe you'd like to introduce another record for us, would you? What have we got coming up next?
Time for another song now. This one is called Tin Soldier, and it's by the Small Faces. I've got a small face.
You've got a very small face and an excellent song introduction voice. Let's have it.
am a little tin soldier that wants to jump into your fire. You are a look in your eye, a dream passing by in the sky. I don't understand, and all I need is treat me like a man, 'cause I ain't no child, take me like I am. I got to know that I belong to you, I do everything that you want me to, I sing any song that you want me to sing to you. Your whispered hello, smiles melting the snow, nothing hurt. Your eyes, they're deeper than time, say a love that won't rhyme without words. So now I've lost my way, I need help to show me things to say. Just give me your love before mine fades away.
Jim Papa!
Small faces.
Very popular in the studio at the moment. Colin's on the line. Good morning, Colin.
Good morning.
Good morning, Colin. The earth says hello. I started too high. Good morning, Colin. The earth says hello. You twinkle above us. We twinkle below. Good morning, Colin. La-di-do-da. Ta-da. Am I a good singer?
No.
How rude.
No,
How
not.
rude. What you got for
Anyway,
us, Col?
I would like to congratulate Catherine on having two lovely little girls.
Oh, thank you.
Well, hang on, it was years ago.
But what? No. In the studio.
All right, well, hang on a minute. I allowed them in, Colin. It's me that said they could. I gave them a permissione. I gave them a pass.
Well, 'cause you know that they can-
So you should congratulate me.
You know that they can revive this dead old act.
Whoa.
Well, yeah, I mean...
Oh, yeah.
What are their names, Catherine? 'Cause I don't know.
Biggin and Littleham.
That's what we're calling them.
That's what they were
all right.
christened. Very modern,
Well-
very trendy.
Well, I'd watch out for your job, Catherine, because Biggin sounds brilliant.
Biggin is a very good reader.
Biggin's
She
writing a
is,
story
isn't she?
next to me. She's typing a story on the screen. Would you like to read the story so far as it stands?
Mouse in a house cooks.
Beautiful.
Okay.
She's writing that. This
We
is
already
happening.
know what's going to happen.
Littlen's next door. You're right, Littlen.
Abby, I'll go and see.
You go and see if she's... Oh, you're right. No, you fell over. Oh, blimey. You okay? Okay. You're right, Littlen.
Let's finish it.
Okie dokie. You see, Colin? You see what you've done?
They're brilliant.
They are brilliant. They're yes.
And they sound very well behaved as well.
Alice, how you doing?
I mean, they're pretty good considering we pumped them full of Haribo at 6 o'clock this morning.
I have to say, a big thank you to Alice. A big thank you to Alice Glossop, who, yes, we have given 2 children lots of sugar and then locked them in a room with Alice.
Oh,
you're
poor
doing
Alice.
brilliantly, Alice. Are you all right?
Yes.
I bet you weren't expecting this when you came in this morning.
No.
You're very patient and very kind.
No.
Thank you very
Anyway,
much.
Catherine.
Yes. Oh.
Catherine.
Yes. Oh no.
Catherine.
Yes.
It's a good job you didn't have a boy and call it Lance.
He's pwned you?
Yeah.
He's taken pwnership?
Yeah, and it's a good job I didn't call a girl Rosie.
Hang on. Got to think about
Yeah,
that
I've got
one.
to think that. Rosie Boyle.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Or Scarlett.
What about Boyle on the bum?
That's not a name.
No.
What about
no.
Boyle in the bag? Good job you didn't call them in the bag.
Boyle in the bag.
You like that one?
Yeah, that's a good one.
Good job you didn't call them on the bum. Boyle on the bum.
Yeah, well, that's a bit rude.
Okay, good job you didn't call them Lance.
Yep.
Yeah, all right. I said that one.
Oh, good job. You're right, what's happened?
I forgot to do a space.
You've done Sulamu. Good job you didn't call them hot gum boil. What? Gum boil?
Yeah.
Well, Colin, thank you so much for your call.
Well,
Thanks for the retrospective advice. I could have done with you 6 and 3 years ago, respectively.
Yeah, well, it doesn't matter because they're not boys, so.
Ta-ta-ta!
Anyway, thanks. They're lovely.
Your thanks is accepted. The loveliness is not necessarily. Alice, do we know if we're having any weather at the moment? I love doing these shows on a Good Friday and a Bank Holiday Monday because we have simply no idea what's happening. Have we got any weather, Alice, coming up? Do we think, or do we have any weather? Do we think, or
Sorry?
Weather's not called through, have they?
Oh, wait a second.
Oh.
I haven't called them.
Oh, Alice!
I'm getting it now. Don't
Stop
even
flirting with Mr. Naylor, who's on straight after us at 9 o'clock.
Don't you even worry about it.
I'm not worried. Do you want to introduce the weather?
Yeah, you can introduce it now.
So you say, here's the weather with Elizabeth Rizzini. Can you say that?
No.
OK, thanks very much.
Beds, Hearts and Bucks weather.
BBC Three Counties Radio.
Hello, a very good morning to you. We're going to continue to see all these outbreaks of just light patchy rain and drizzle continuing for the rest of the day, I'm afraid. Lots of low cloud around, very uninspiring, but things will get better over the course of the bank holiday weekend, and it'll probably turn out quite nice on bank holiday Monday in particular. But today, no, not that great, I'm afraid, and it's difficult to pin any real detail down on it, but just expect the drizzle to be on and off really through the day. Temperatures today only up to around 8 or 9 degrees, might just see 10 degrees, but it's feeling rather chilly outside. Overnight tonight, we'll see temperatures drop to 5 or 6 degrees. No big changes really. We're keeping the cloud, we're keeping the drizzle into tomorrow morning, but it will turn dry from mid-morning onwards. So tomorrow dry but rather cloudy. Don't expect too many cloud breaks into tomorrow, but on Easter Day itself and on Bank Holiday Monday, as I said, we could get some really good cloud breaks into the afternoon and some good spells of sunshine. In the sunshine, then we could see temperatures rise up into the mid-teens, so it should be really nice, wouldn't it? And the winds are nice and light as well, so it will feel pleasant in the sunshine. So all in all, it's not looking like a bad Easter bank holiday weekend, but just not very nice today, and it's staying dry into next week as well. That's the forecast.
What you paid for your riches and fame, was it all a strange
little bit of the birds. You like the birds?
I have no idea.
Okay, no, that's absolutely fine. I'm glad that you... Have you had a good morning this morning?
Yes.
You enjoyed it? Because it was a bit boring earlier on, wasn't it?
Yeah, and she told you that.
I'm not talking to you.
Oh.
It's a bit boring earlier, wasn't it?
No.
You told me it was boring! You're so full of yourself. Where's the other one? I get worried when I can't see the other one. There she is. She's out. She's getting restless. We got. Thank you very much. Mike Naylor's coming on at 9. You've told Mike that the kids are staying with him, yeah? He knows that's happening.
I don't think he needs to know that right now, does he? I'll wait till he's on air, then I'll shove him in.
He knows that they're staying here all morning, doesn't he? Mike Naylor at 9, Colin Berry at 12, and then sports at 2. You'll be all right hanging around all day, won't you? Thank you very much indeed. Room with a view at Travel Ledge. Travel Ledge? I don't like these people. I don't like... I never got...
You mean active people?
Yeah. I never got the rock climb... Sorry? Okay, we're doing a show and stuff, innit? You're right, my love. How have you found this morning? You found it good or boring?
Found it good.
Okay, what's been the highlight for you this morning, little one?
I know what it is.
Typing in. Yeah, playing with the spinny chair.
And chocolate for breakfast.
What's Alice like? I've never really spoken to her. Is she nice?
Chocolate.
Is Alice nice?
What do you think of Alice?
That's the girl next door you've been hanging out with all morning.
Kind, isn't she?
Anyway, look at this. They've climbed up these rocks, okay, up this cliff, and then he's gone for a sleep on the side of a cliff. Can you imagine doing that?
Oh, what for?
Love on the rocks, like it. Make it up by hanging out at this hotel. Oh, this is actually... People pay for this. For £500 a night.
No.
You get to camp out on a canvas platform suspended 200 feet up a cliff face.
No, I thrash about. I would be off the side.
Room service is a hot dinner served from a stove, hang off the side. Don't drink too much, though, as a nighttime trip to the loo involves being escorted back up the cliff face. No, it doesn't. It's just over the edge. It's just a wee over...
you would. You don't mind.
It's a wee over the edge. What's your beef? What's wrong?
There's some there.
I'm sitting here, mate.
Oh, move up then.
What? I'm sat here. What are you talking about?
I don't want to stand.
Come here and sit with me.
Go and sit on your mum. Sam Farnsworth, who runs the Portaledge Hotel.
Oh.
Right, come and sit here. Come on, little one. You sit here. Can you fit on? Don't want any tears. It's only me and your mum that are allowed to cry.
Now listen. I want you to sit nicely.
All right, Catherine, I am. It's not me that's causing a stink.
And I don't want you to cause any more stink.
I'll try not to cause any more stink. What's she talking to?
Agreed?
Agreed, yes.
Shake on it.
All right, I'll shake on it. Blimey, I'm sorry. I was just saying.
Oh.
Can't believe your mum told me off.
You know that was Lego.
Yes, I told you that was Lego. Anyway, there are people that are living
on a song.
You what?
Play on a song.
You want to play a song?
Oh, blimey. All right, there we go. Let's have a... I think you should speak to Mike, the fact he's got the kids for the next few hours.
No, he'll be fine about it.
Are you sure he'll be fine?
He's a good man.
Okay.
He's a kind man.
Okay.
I just hope he's a patient man.
Let's see. having a disco, chairs were spinning, and this happened. We knew it would! Don't forget, there's no Justin Dealey tomorrow. I think it's sports. But Dealey's going to be on at Monday. These bank holiday shows are so weird. So today you got Mike coming up next, then you got Colin Berry, then you got the sport, OK? Tomorrow, I don't know what you got. Oh, hello. Thank you. I don't know what you've got. On Monday, she'll live. On Monday, you've got me and Catherine, possibly, 6 till 9. At least one of us will be here. There may be children, there may not. Who knows?
I'll send the kids in. We'll have the day off.
I do genuinely think. Anyway, we'll discuss that. So Monday, you've got me and Catherine, probably. At least one of us will be here between 6 and 9. And then at 9 on Monday, you've got Dealey. They give him 3 hours on a weekday. I mean, it's do they want to get this station closed down?
Do you think it'll go to his head?
Oh, it might do. Do you know what? I think we just about got away with that today. We just about got away. Is that the cover for this record?
If you like.
Yeah, sure. Why not? Why not?
It's this one. That was for the Ronettes, I think.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
Don't matter.
Don't matter.
As long as they all get a cover.
Well, hang on. That didn't have a cover.
Yeah, it did.
That one did not have a cover, mate. Flipping out. Well, there'll be tears here as well.
It's all right, found one.
Thank you very much for your patience, dear listener. If you want to email us with stuff that you think we should talk about on Monday, you're more than welcome to. Iain.lee, IAIN.LEE at bbc.co.uk. If you want to complain, the email address is Catherine... Boyle, Boyle.
No.
At bbc.co.uk. That's...
/net.com.
Thanks very much indeed. Right, fingers crossed we're going to have a little bit of travel.
Travel news for beds, cards and bugs.
BBC Three Counties Radio.
Well, the road's looking fine across our area, all looking fine across Watford. We'll keep an eye on the Luton Ring Road for you, of course, and it might be easy up for Dunstable on the High Street later on. Motorway's nice and quiet as well. I'm glad to say no reported issues as far as the M1 is concerned. Again, expect possibly busy traffic for Luton Airport, so we'll keep an eye on the spur road on the sensors for you. As far as public transport is concerned, no service heading out from London Euston to Milton Keynes Central throughout the whole of this Easter weekend. That's because of engineering works. That means that trains only run as far south as Milton Keynes, Rugby or Northampton. You can use connections at Nuneaton, Birmingham or via Sheffield. Bill Sheldrake, BBC Three Counties Radio.
Bill, thank you very much. Girls, thank you very much. I hope you've enjoyed yourself, apart from the bit where you bumped your head and hurt yourself. You feeling all right now? You okay? Good, excellent stuff. Thank you, Big Un. Thank you, Little Un. And thank you, really, Big Un.
Oh!
Hey! That's it, that's your lot. Fingers crossed, we'll be back on Monday at 6. Stay tuned. Mike Naylor is up next until Monday from all of us. Oh, and thank you as well, Alice. Excellent stuff. Ta-ta. Say bye.
Bye.
Local and vocal across beds, hearts and bucks.
This is BBC Three Counties Radio.